Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host, Smitty. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's love, man.
Hey, y'all know the name of the mother game. Last minute of this stuff. Hey, it don't take too much, man. I said, get this while it's hot.
Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.
Man, we 3 days away. 3 days away from Lombardi Day. Man, look, man, another episode of Inside the Nest, man. I'm one of the hosts on the show, King DV, with my co-host. What's going on, Smitty?
Shakira! We good. We back at the business. We back at the money. Man, listen, man. It's time to lock in. Hey, look, last week I was on play mode. I was like sitting back, you know what I mean? I was, okay. This gonna be 2 hours of fun. I got some stats. I got some things I want to talk about. You know what I mean? Well, we're gonna get into it though. But man, hey man, Anthony, man, appreciate you for being back with us again, bro. We do got another special guest coming in, y'all. He might be a little late, you know, life happens. But when she get here, we gonna pop her in. You know, she is well known with the show. She been here a few times. So yeah, but how you feeling, Ant?
I'm doing good. This has been.
Hey, you're not no guest, bro. You're not no guest, so I ain't introduce you as a guest. You might as well just be.
Yeah, he's not a guest. He's the exciting white.
Yeah, you the third. You the triplet, man. You the triplet of the exciting white, man. You the triplet.
I'm the exciting cousin. Flash brothers and Flash cousins.
Miss Ass, what's happening, baby?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. This has been just like last time, one of the longest weeks ever trying to get to this game. I'm more nervous about the magnitude of the moment rather than the game itself and the matchup. I'm feeling pretty cool about the matchup. I'm excited for Sunday. We got a chance to do some.
Ooh, what's happening, fella?
Big things.
What's happening? Shout out to my boy. We ride, man. You know what I mean? I've been chilling with bro. You know what I mean? We've been talking a little Eagle football today, man. You know, it's interesting, right? It's interesting, right? We going into a game. Arguably for me, right? I asked them a question before I came on the show, right? And we're excluding retired players, but I'm gonna start the show off like this. We're excluding retired players. So Fletcher Cox and Kelsey are not in this equation. Is there any Eagle that was on the 2022-2023 roster that you would trade out? And this is the catch of the trade out, but on this roster right now, but the catch of the trade out, if you trade the player, if you say for instance you was like, I would trade TJ Edwards, he has to be traded for his position. So right now, Zach Bond is playing that position. So is there any player you would trade out for them to come back into their original position from 2022?
That's a good question. I don't know. Because
I said no. My answer was no, because I'll run it down for you. So you got Marcus Epps to take Reed Blankenship's spot. I'm cool. CJ's in his spot, so I ain't got to worry about that. Javon Hargrave for Jalen Carter?
I'm cool on that.
Fletcher Cox for Milton Williams?
You said not Fletch?
You 50-50, right?
Yeah.
I thought you said not Fletch.
But no, that's what they said. But I told him I'm 50-50, but he retired, right? So Kazir White for Owen Burks right now?
No.
50-50 on that too, because you don't know what Kaiser White.
Avonte Maddox,
but Oren Burke's been balling out.
No, but you taking the Avonte Maddox of that time for the coup of this time.
No, you good.
Oh, right. Okay. Bradbury, obviously, no. We taking Quayon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 2022. Besides like Super Bowl, he did have a year.
Yeah.
I'm saying he did have a year.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not going to play him. I'm not saying that I wouldn't take Queen. I'll take Queen. But what I'm saying is he did have a good year.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna try to play him.
That was his best year of his career. Okay, I would say Malu for Mekhi Becton, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
I
Well,
think
at that time,
better in the run game though. I just said Malu to me was the casualty in the run game.
And that's why he's not doing too well over there in Pittsburgh.
So I mean, do I really take Isaac? It's 50-50 again. You definitely not taking Miles Sanders for
what? No. All right, next question.
And you're not taking
next question.
You don't want me to get
the only position I might
next question.
The only one I
Hassan
might
ready
consider.
for Nolan Smith. This is my answer for this though. I said I have to see the results of the Super Bowl first, because if Nolan Smith continues on the trajectory he's on in the playoffs and he continues to get those sacks, guess what? Hassan Reddick didn't get a sack in the big game.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit on Hassan's side because of what he did do down the stretch, but he didn't have a good playoffs either.
Again, though, they didn't have a great field for the Super Bowl.
Two sacks in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Because Nolan Smith right now has the most we've ever had with 4.5.
Right.
He's a sack and a half away from breaking the record.
Right.
Sacks all time for any team.
Mm-hmm.
So like if he go for the 1.5, then where are we at with that conversation about Hassan Reddick for Nolan?
Yeah, I might think about Josh Sweat for Hassan from 22 though.
But they don't play the same side though. They don't play the same side.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
I
don't know. That's the only one I would think about.
People said that, and I was like, "But Hassan played Nolan's side, so you got to trade him out for Nolan."
I got you.
I can't give up Nolan.
He's been balling out. I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't switch anybody out, really.
Eagles.
Mm-hmm. That's the type of time I'm on, man. I'm just waiting to get to the good part.
Did you I know my boy be saying that a lot too. The dude that be doing the little the videos.
Oh no, that's where I got the shirt from.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's selling.
Yeah, he got a glow in the dark joint that I want.
I gotta get them.
He got a glow in the dark joint I want. Yeah. He makes shirts. I got a sweatsuit from him.
What? Shout him out, bro. So people can. I forgot MP production.
Yeah, MP. But hold up, man. I gotta find it.
Yeah. I know it's like M something.
But when I went to the Devontae Smith softball game, he sat right next to me, and he was chopping it up.
But a lot of people think we overconfident as a fan base too, man.
Overconfident?
I think my confidence this time compared to last time is different, and I'm not gonna give my reasons first, but I know both of y'all are as confident as me. Can you tell me why y'all are as confident? Give me 3 reasons why you're as confident this year compared to 2022, 2023.
Well, I think you look at these two teams and
comments too. Hey, y'all in the comments, y'all can say that. Tell me why y'all more confident this time compared to last time. What's up, Rich?
Yeah, I think you look at these two teams, particularly on the defensive side of the ball, and it's completely different. Like that 2022 unit was very reliant on the defensive line and the pass rush, and we couldn't get the footing in the Super Bowl, and you started to see that shell defense kind of get exposed. The linebackers kind of, they couldn't stop Travis Kelce. I think this unit is much more fundamentally sound. We have a lot of coaches with actual experience. Not saying that most of those guys didn't have experience, but like you go down the list of guys, they have
ask 3 reasons you're confident.
Half a century worth of experience. Played in a bunch of big games. And the defense, it just works as one big unit. They work off of each other, and and the running game as well. Miles Sanders and Saquon Barkley, that is night and day. Like that, those are the two reasons right there. Like they've never seen Saquon Barkley, and he hasn't seen the Chiefs, but they struggle with the inside zone concepts. They're giving up over 4 yards per carry, and I still don't have any reason to believe that they can stop him. And we all know once he starts going, it's hard to stop that offense.
That's three. That's two.
Yeah, I thought you said 3.
I lose
said-
count. I'm an avid. Never mind.
On defense, I'm gonna just say Vic Fangio. You have a lot of young guys here that are sponges. You don't have anybody on our team with egos, and everybody is, just playing for one another. You have the collectedness of the team. So that's Vic Fangio, and then also things. Shout out to Nick Sirianni for having the team basically, together and just focus even past the 2-2 start in the season. You know what I'm saying? And look at us now. Also, we got leaders that's not even captains on this team, that people look towards. Like, the defense plays better because they know Saquon Barkley or Jalen Hurts or A.J. Brown can get the ball back. It's not like, and they also got their own projector. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, the whole line except for probably Mekhi Becton. The wide receivers, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Slay, guys like that. They've been here before. They know how it goes, and I feel like that we were there for the first time, and we put up how many points? We did what 35. In the building?
35.
Now, I feel like that if the game goes the way, something similar to what it was in 2022, we're not losing that game because I feel like the defense can hold their own, and I feel like our special teams got better too. So it's not going to be a punt return to the goal line. It's not going to be that. Jalen Hurts, and I probably did more than 3, but Jalen Hurts is like focused, and you can see it. You can see that he's focused. He's like, man, winning drives me, nothing else, just winning. They kept throwing that whole you losing a Super Bowl and everything. We all know how he feel, man. He's human, but he's trying to keep that internal so he can stay with that vibe. Like, you've seen how he was looking at Patrick Mahomes, and you've seen like it was different from him talking to the kids on the first day on Monday, and he was like giggling and stuff like that. But when he was talking to the media, straight business. Him. A.J. Brown, like I feel like that they got a lot covering them. Like, they put God in it. They just together with everything, and they verbiage is like the same. Even Saquon Barkley verbiage is the same. So I feel like that, just the team being together, because we've seen a veteran team in 2022 that was together, but it was more so they weren't together as they hung out or they did things together, where this team did. 2023, you see, it was clickage. So it's like, I feel like just being together, focused, discipline, and just following the leadership of people that not even wearing the C's all the time. You got Saquon Barkley, C.J. Gardner-Johnson back in the building. You got guys that you could just look up to, and then you got disciplined young guys like Jalen Carter, Quayon Mitchell-Coop. Just to name a few, Jordan Davis, Kobe Dean when he was here, he was a vet. He was a vet. You can say what you want, but he had the best year as an Eagle thus far. And I feel like that his voice is going to be heard. And then you still got BG. They said today, BG. We wanted to get here for BG. That's what Saquon said today. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of things that's motivating these guys, and this is like finishing the job. Job's not finished. A lot of people say we got one more. We got one more, and I want us to stay with that focus.
Yeah, we didn't get here just to get here. We got a game to win, and the whole team. That's their message.
I didn't walk through the fire Just to smell the smoke. Ever since I heard that, bro, I knew greatness was upon us, right? Like I was like, man, I know we lost, right? I know we got there. I know it was a moment. I believe, right? 2023, it was hard. It was tough. My three reasons. The one reason, the main reason, right? I'm gonna give some different reasons than y'all. Like I felt like defensively in 2023, right? We had numbers in different bunches, right? We had 70 sacks. We was one of the best pass defenses. Still struggling against the run, right? We still was vulnerable against the run. We brought in two older guys to try to alleviate the pain, but we still struggled in the Super Bowl against the run. Pacheco went kind of crazy on us. He didn't have 100 plus yards, but the way he was able to 4 yards here, 5 yards there, kind of killed us in the playoffs. Our numbers as a defense, numbers wise, right, in certain situations like takeaways and sacks. Yes, we were top of the league. When you really look at the fundamentals of our defense in 2023, we were vulnerable in a lot of places. We had a lot of vulnerabilities. Kaiser White, guess what? They attacked him in the Super Bowl. Avante Maddox attacked him in the Super Bowl. I don't think we have those pieces on our defense this year, and I think the defensive numbers that we have been presented are real. I don't think it's as flawed as it was 2023. Yeah, we had some flashy numbers because we was getting at the quarterback, but I think, to be honest, think about when we didn't get pressure, how our back end of the defense looked for real. Marcus Epps, in a clutch situation, got stuck on Travis Kelce. In my opinion, I think this defense, with the numbers, is this. You can see the talent. You can see the performance on the field. You can actually believe that the numbers that you see that are posted, PFF, PRF, NFL.com, wherever you get your numbers from, numbers, what it is, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. It's 100 of y'all in here. Appreciate all y'all. 100 of y'all at 18 minutes.
It's Super Bowl week. Tap in.
But listen, like if you look at our numbers, right, in 2023, the numbers step off is we had a lot of takeaways, we had a lot of sacks. We couldn't sack. The back end was trash. When we couldn't stop when we didn't have when we had any formation in, the run game was horrible. And I believe bringing CJ back, he has expounded on what he is. He's become a better player. CJ wasn't making these hits in 2023. He made like a couple, but it's on a consistent basis now. Where it's 3rd and 3, I'm looking like where's CJ at? Where he at? Because I know he's looking to stop you if you're running the ball. It's a different team. I believe the defense that we have here is real. Secondly, Jalen Hurts is as absorbed in this game as he could possibly be. Mind, body, and soul. He wants to defeat every demon that he has in the closet. It ain't just, see, people are like, he lost the Pat. No. Since high school, he hasn't been the starting quarterback of a championship team. He's been on the team. He started in the game, but he didn't finish.
Right.
He helped the team get to the national championship and won, but he didn't start in the championship game. Oklahoma, he was able to get so far, then he lost to Joe Burrow. And then when he got here the first year, he was benched, so we won 4 games. Then he went on to the next year and he lost to the good old boy Tom Brady. You know what I mean? Our good friend. He's been showing us a lot of love on the timeline, Fox Sports. He been really tapped in with the Eagles. And then he gets to the Super Bowl, he loses in as perfect a fashion as possible. If there's a perfect way to lose, Jalen Hurts went down in as many flames as I would say he would want to, right? He played the game of his life. He only didn't. The only thing he didn't get was a fair opportunity at the end of the game, because he did get the ball. I can't continue to lie and say he didn't get the ball back at the end of the game, but he didn't get a suffice opportunity. He was hoping to get the ball back with 1:20 and 2 timeouts. So did he dwell on it? Yes. But the difference is, I think in 2023, it overwhelmed the team, the thought of what happened in the Super Bowl. It got to us. It ate the locker room up. It made people anxious and angry. It got people out of character. I think in 2024, the guys that remained from that Super Bowl team learned that being angry and upset about it don't get you back. What gets you back is being a team, being unified, and really leaning on the others. And that's my third reason, bro. The unity of this team, the love of brotherhood from one man to another, how they treat each other, how they feel about another man's success, how they embrace going through adversity together. That drives players to play better. Mm-hmm. That drives a team to want to win. And now, if you want to get into my conspiracies, you know, of why the kid that AJ Brown reached out to, you know what I mean, he's going to be a pivotal part, because guess what? Not only did it reach AJ Brown, I'm pretty sure it affected some other players in the locker room. Guess what? Saquon Barkley had to cancel his daddy-daughter dance to play in his bowl. And guess what his daughter asked? Well, since we got to cancel daddy, can we get the win? Since we canceled, bro, listen. I know you ain't got kids, but DV, you got kids. Can you explain what it would mean to you to cancel a moment that you would have one-on-one with your kid, and then they ask you, the only thing I want in return is a win?
You're going to do whatever you got to do to get that for your kid. So you could be sitting there in the confetti and y'all be making some confetti angels together. On your birthday. On your birthday. On your birthday, bro. And then on top of that, that's the whole thing about it, yo. This team got so much to play for. And it don't even have nothing to do with just getting revenge on the Chiefs. It's nothing to do with that.
It's bigger than that.
You don't have guys like AJ Brown come out talk about him about to commit suicide on a national stage. You don't have guys sitting up there telling you, or giving you a window into their personal lives and stuff like that. Jalen Hurts didn't really talk that much about Bree until since he got the contract. He talked about Bree. You got Saquon talking about his family, getting engaged, everything.
Even though he hit us with I got engaged 6 months ago, but I revealed it to the world now. I'm like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he revealed it. Yeah,
bro, you been engaged for 6
just like what you call him, Bree and Jalen is engaged. Yeah. But yeah, it's just something else about this team on top of the internal of the locker room. Whereas, like I said, BG, he came back. Now you're gonna have Nolan Smith trying harder. You're gonna have all these other guys, Jelix Hunt, people like that trying their best to just get one for BG, because BG, this is it for him. That's what he said. This is it. So you're playing for that. I know Nick Sirianni wants one bad. I know Jalen Hurts wants one bad. It didn't even matter if he was playing the Patriots. I mean, not Patriots. I keep saying the Patriots. The Chiefs or the Bills. It wouldn't matter. At the end of the day, I feel like that this team just wanted more. And you hear it in what they say, the demeanor that they have. Like, when I seen, like, the only person that was like smiling a lot and all that was Slay. Because Slay is that type of guy. Everybody else was business as usual when they was doing the joint interviews on the first day. What up? What up, though?
JB,
Hey, what up?
I
What
got
up?
2 questions for you. I know you just got here, but I got 2 questions that we already answered. But I want your opinion. The first question is: I've heard a lot of fans of the Kansas City Chiefs fans asking Eagle fans, why are we more confident in 2025 than we were in 2023? That's the first question. Then I'm gonna give you the second one.
For me,
Yeah, give me 3 reasons why you're more confident this year than you were in the previous.
okay. So my 3 reasons that I'm more confident this Super Bowl than a couple years ago is one, history, because I feel like we've learned. We have a lot of the same players. We have the same head coach. More importantly, we have Jalen, and more likely than not, or he's proven time and time again that once he's been somewhere and learned something, he doesn't typically make the same mistake, especially something so big. He's gonna do what he can to win, and I think a lot of our guys have learned a lesson. Second thing is, it's gonna sound hokey, but just a feeling, it's kind of like a feeling I had in 2017. I didn't know how it was gonna happen, especially when Carson went down. I didn't know what was gonna go down, but it was just an internal feeling that I felt like this is gonna happen. I can't explain it. It's not tangible, but that's the truth. And the third thing is, um, destiny. This would be, even though I will cry 1,000 nights, a perfect story ending for Brandon Graham. If he decided this would be his last ride, this would be a perfect way to wrap up that bow for Saquon. This would be, I don't know, just all the storylines going into this. It feels like the momentum and all those things are in our direction. But I also, just a little asterisk, I guess a little mini fourth one. Our defense is, especially that secondary, miles better than what we had a couple years ago. So with Jalen Carter up the middle, with our defense and as a whole, with the grown up we have calling the defense, very confident.
Second question: excluding Jason Kelsey, Fletcher Cox, is there any player on the 2023 roster that you would trade out for them to come back in their original position on this roster?
Wait, okay. Run that question back one more time. I'm sorry.
If excluding Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelsey, is there
Okay.
any player you would trade out for them to come back in the see the caveat is they have to come back and play the position they played on that Super Bowl team. So Hassan Reddick, if you were to choose him, would take Nolan Smith's spot.
Right.
For example.
Okay. So that's hard because my initial thought when you asked that question was Hargrave, but he would be taking over. Who is it?
Milton.
Yeah, Milton. That might be my answer though. I like Milton Williams. I think he's doing a great job, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. I just like the way Hargrave plays. I think he fits into the scheme well. And I think he gets the city, the feeling, he just embodies that to me a little bit. So I like his attitude. But that's nothing against Milton.
My only problem with throwing Hargrave in there was with his liability in the run. That's kind of why I was like, I would like him back with his ability to get the court, because him and Carter going at the quarterback would have been crazy. That middle pressure would be disgusting. But Hargrave is a super liability in the run, though.
Yeah.
You said he's a liability.
Yeah, that's why they ended up making him the backup in the 49ers, because he wasn't able to stop the run. That was my only problem with it. He got a good one though, because Hargrave, like that boy going at the quarterback.
Listen, there's nothing
He
you
was
could
nice
do.
that year.
There is nothing you could do if you had Javon and you had Jalen.
Who do you double in the middle at that point? You can't leave either one of them on the island, but who do you choose?
You see what I'm saying?
That's a crazy lineup, bro. That would be crazy. Because then you got Nolan Smith and Josh Sweat on the edges. You in trouble. You in a little trouble. And then when Fangio slide the line and drop drop Bond down at the 5th. Yeah, that might be some pressure. That might be. But I do, you know what? One thing I do think I see us doing this week. I think Oren Burke's going to do a little bit more to dropping down in the box on the line, just to switch it up so they can't see it the way they see, because they know Zach Bond coming, so they obviously paying attention to him moving. When the line shift and Oren drops down on the edge, I think that's going to throw him off a little bit, because you don't really know what Oren doing, because he's not known to be an edge rusher.
I know what he need to be doing. What he need to be doing is getting his lip back. That's what he need to be doing.
How did I know?
I know what he need to be doing.
How did I know you was gonna bring that up, DV?
No, because I was talking about, like, before you got on, I was talking about, like, the feeling of everything. That's a feeling. A feeling like, yo, last time I was here, I faced them. Yo, I got in the game. You know, unfortunate, it was because of an injury, and he just cooked me. He got to have his lick back. He got to. He have to.
A good sack.
Need it.
I give him a half, but he just got to play a decent game.
I ain't saying it ain't got to be whole, but be included on a sack where you get him on.
Yeah. I'd rather see 42 hitting somebody.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'll take? I wouldn't even if you could blow up like a screen for a loss, 3 or 4, 5 yards, where you able to be like, don't play with me like that. I'll be cool with that. He need get back though. He got cooked.
We gonna need that.
That boy got put in the wine in.
Yeah.
You know,
we gonna need that though.
Get him when he got all the rice. He be.
Yeah, we need that though. We need that those screen passes and those them flats and all that to be played, because that's what they do. Like, if they don't see nothing on that first read, like especially Mahomes, but he don't see nothing on that first read. Yeah, he going here to try to make the yards after catch thing, you know, or the whole. I hate one route I hate, but it's effective. Is when Travis Kelce run like he's running hard, and then he dig his foot and turn real quick, and then he grab it, and then he start running like this. So now he's forcing you to tackle his legs. Yeah. I hate that play, but it's effective.
I know I was late to the party. My bad, guys. I got mixed up on the time zone. But can I just ask everybody what their player was that I just answered, who you would switch out?
I didn't take anybody.
Oh, no, I didn't take anybody either. Because no, this is why. No. This is why. Because when he asked me the question, or he asked the question, he said Javon Hargrave or Jalen Carter. And I was like, I'm not trading Jalen Carter.
Oh, okay.
But he said Milton Williams with you.
I made a mistake because Richard Cox played with Jalen Carter at. I made a mistake. That's on me. Milton played. Milton and Javon would be Sweat, and then it would be Flex. Then
I'll do that. I'll do that.
I don't even know if I would do Hargrave though.
Okay. I'm not talking about what him was saying, friend. I'm talking about him with this team. This team, he was balling.
When he was here, he still was a liability. But him rushing the passer.
Yeah, but you still have Jordan. You still have Jordan Davis, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
And
like the only person I know I wouldn't bring back is Hassan Reddick, because I can't give up Nolan. I can't.
See, that was my answer, but I didn't know that he was on Nolan's side. So that would have.
You see how it turns though. The beginning of the season, everybody was like, "Yo, man, he traded Hassan." Then Bryce Huff ain't nothing, and then look at Nolan Smith.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was sick when we let Hassan go. I had all the memes. Listen. I'm happy how it turned out. That's all I'll say.
And it's crazy because Bryce Huff, as ass as he was, he had a better season than Hassan Reddick.
And that's saying something.
Did you see the report or the story about Bryce Huff being pissed off when Vic said what he said, talking about like he's still growing, he's still learning, and he was mad. He said he was mad for like weeks. I'm sitting here like, bro, you don't belong on this team if you mad, you know. Yeah. You heard Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith.
It wasn't just Vic though, wasn't it? Didn't he say it was fans too?
No, it was everything. But Vic started it, and then the fans start running with it. Bro, you're not for the city if you don't got tough skin, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. How we was going in on Bryce Huff about a month and a half, he was getting all small.
He deserved it though, Smitty. He deserved it. Listen. We brought him in with expectations, right?
we did that as a fan base, as an organization. We brought him in with expectations of where he should be as a player. But my biggest question, and DV can vouch for me, was I've never seen him play a lot of snaps. I've never seen him in a starting role. He was my biggest question. I knew changing his role as a player could affect him as a player. You brought him in as where he came from. He was, first off, 2 years he didn't play. Then he became a situational pass rusher. You bring him on a team and you tell him pretty much, we need you to live up to all pro potential because the money we gave you is what we would have probably put into Hassan Reddick. So his expectation is 16 sacks. And he never had that in his career. He's never had that. So our expectations was 10 to 13 sacks for you to be accepted. And then he came in and he was like, hey, we need you to play 50% of the snaps when your highest percentage was like 23.
It was low.
So we threw you in at double the rate you was playing before. And we said, go get it. Not only did we do that, we took you out of being a close to the line edge rusher to wide 9 with your hand out in the dirt. You never rushed that way. You never put your hand, you never had your hands out of the dirt when you rushed. You can go look at any of his Jets tape. He's in 4-point stance. So you put him in an uncomfortable position, you doubled his snaps, and then you told him, this is the expectations we need from you. And then when he failed, we killed them. That was on us.
I understand, but let me counterpoint. Even with all of that being said, and you're 1,000% correct, whatever production we got from him was so minimal that he still had to get cooked though a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he deserved to cook it. No,
Okay,
I ain't saying he don't.
All right.
He deserved a little bit, but we went hard on that man. We
two things can be true. They're not mutually exclusive. That's all I'm saying.
No. But we did expand the expectations because of what we got and what we lost. We like, hey, you got to replace that. Yeah. I was one of them people, but then I also counterpointed with, I need him to replace it, but I don't know if he can replace it because I haven't seen him put that much time on the field before. His highest snap count for a season was like 180. Nolan Smith played that in his rookie season.
Yeah.
When you put it like that.
Like your highest snap count was what my situational pass rusher played in his rookie season. And, like, I wanted you to give me that production because of the money you made and what I lost in return of paying you that money. I didn't look at what you really brought to the table, to be honest. I'm going to be real. I didn't really care that you was a situational pass rusher in the Jets. I seen that we gave you $17 million. Hassan Reddick is no longer on the team, and you're slated on the roster as a starter. I need 10 to 13 sacks. And when you didn't get it, yeah, I was part of the slander too.
I'm just saying, don't say it like we was the only ones out here.
But I didn't go hard on them. I just told them, bro, you need to step up. You need to perform better. What you're doing right now isn't acceptable. Even though Ant said was like this year, we wasn't going off this year. We thought Hassan Reddick, if he was on the Jets, was going to ball out. We was going to be looking crazy. But he held out majority of the season, and he comes in and gets 1 sack, and then you're like, oh, okay, well, maybe we made out a little bit better.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Bryce Huff didn't live up to expectation. And obviously, he's probably going to be here another year because he has a $29.6 million cap hit, which I don't think he's going to take because he hesitated on taking a $34 million cap hit on the quarterback. So I'm pretty sure he's here next year, hopefully, over the offseason through the rigmarole of you dealing with Fangio and y'all running through some things of how you can get better. Maybe they find a better position of putting him in to be more successful in 2025. Because right now, people are saying trade him, and the only thing I can say back is I would be down for the trade if we wasn't going to lose $30 million.
But the thing about it is, scared money don't make no money. If we can get rid of Bryce and get and DV, you already know where I'm going with this. If we can get rid of him, a couple of picks, and get that bad man from Cleveland,
I knew you was going to say that.
if I'm a really go to the Cleveland deal, the money he commands, right? I'm signing trading Sweat because I can free up like $19 million and move Sweat and then bring him in, restructure his deal, give him a little extra money on another year. He got a 3-year deal. I can afford that. Bryce Huff is going to put us in the hole. Unless Cleveland is willing to pick up majority of the cap hit, which they're not because they finna take a cap hit with Myles Garrett. I would sign and trade Josh Sweat, no cap.
Well, Josh, even though I think he's happy to be here, I read he's got another agent now. He's, got another representation. So it looks like he's trying to, whatever happens with this game on Sunday, he's trying to, obviously as he should get the best deal to max money. Yeah. So I hope to have him back. I like Josh on the team. He's consistent. He's productive. But listen, I don't know what we'd have to give up. But outside of mortgaging our future, I'm cool with kind of whatever to get a generational talent.
Another one.
I really don't think that
another one. And yes,
honest, though, I don't think the mortgage of what you give up can be that high. First off, he's gonna be 30 soon. He's already under contract, so you got to pick up. I think he has like $39 million left. You got to pick that. You can't charge me the premium for the pick up a $39 million cap hit that you're gonna take. I got to take that. So you got to give me some leeway. I think Josh Sweat, a first and a third, do it. That's my opinion.
Maybe, and you might be right. One thing I do know though is in Howie I trust, and if anybody can make it snap, he can. We'll see though. We'll see.
That would listen, winning a Super Bowl and then adding Myles Garrett to that roster.
They're gonna hate us. They're gonna hate me. I'm gonna be unbearable.
They're gonna call it the Philadelphia Warriors, bro.
They would literally bring charges to Howie.
They're gonna call us the Golden State Eagles, bro.
That might be the first time.
You see how hard he smiled?
Vetoed.
You see how hard he smiled when they asked him the question? And I didn't even know he had a haircut. He was whooping over here. He got a haircut. It's better over here. He know where to come, bro. If Howie can find a way, right, to make this thing happen, bro, they're gonna be sick of me, especially Cowboys fans. Cowboys or the whole NFC East gonna be sick of me. They're gonna be sick of me, man.
They're gonna be sick of us.
How old is Josh Sweat?
All of us.
Do anybody know?
28.
It don't matter. He can go, bro. If we can get,
I'm reading what the Browns just said. The Browns said they want a young, developing a developable star.
Yes, Bryce Huff. Look,
no,
you can do that.
DV, they're not taking Bryce,
bro. They both.
I'm being realistic.
They both could go. We could get. Bro, they both could go. They both could go on the sign of trade.
That contract with Bryce, they're not taking that. And we're not taking that hit. If we take the hit from Bryce, we're not getting Myles. If you take the hit with Bryce better. We're gonna have
we not. Stu, no, I wouldn't get rid of Jelly Hunt. Not him either.
Get rid of who?
Jalen
Hunt.
No, although it's like Myles Garrett, Jalen Hunt.
Morrow might listen. Ojomo might be it,
bro. All I'm saying is
he's young.
However, you got to do it. That's not going to affect our young players. That we really do it. I don't give a damn how you do it. Just do it, bro. like I don't care. I want them to do it so they can keep hearing my mouth about, bro, we got Myles. It don't even matter. Who's your running back? It don't matter. We got Myles. It's going to be that all the time. Bro, Myles right there, bro.
But as you are right, we have two options. Max Crosby also would like to be an Eagle.
Woo!
He's younger, and I would be willing to give him a longer extension than I can give Myles.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But Miles Sanders, Miles Sanders. What did I say? Miles Sanders.
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett, right? I think he'll fit better in the scheme.
They're the same. Max Crosby's a lesser of Myles Garrett. They
Similar, but he is younger.
Responsibility wise, they kind of do the same thing. But Myles Garrett is obviously better at this age. He's more seasoned. He's been on. You know what I mean? He's dominant. That dude is what LeBron James size as a DN.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man.
He'd be like
Either one of them, I
on
wouldn't
defense.
complain. I wouldn't cry. I
No.
wouldn't shed a tear. If you brought Max Crosby or Myles Garrett to this team, and I didn't have to give up a significant piece of my foundation to get them on this roster, I would not complain. After winning a Super Bowl, you crazy.
I didn't even think about Max like that. Yeah, you're right about that. Might be it.
Talking like the Chiefs, JB. I'll be back to back.
Yeah.
He said, "Wherever I go, it's not the Chiefs." So
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd really be.
He'll be the third in sight. The fourth. Hold on. Hey, Ash. The fourth. Ant third.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the
That's funny.
splash cousin.
That's funny. We got a game Sunday, y'all. We got a game Sunday, man. Y'all nervous?
No.
To
be honest, bro, like this is like usually around this day, I start feeling it in my stomach. I'm sitting on the show with you. I'm over here like, oh, we need this win. You know what I'm usually saying. I'm like, man, look, I just need my. I'm like unnaturally calm.
I like that name, Miss Ash. I love that name, man. Yep, that's your name from now on. Buckethead Ant. That's the name, bro.
Yep.
That's perfect name. But like, it's almost like what JB said. Like, it feels so perfect. It feels so destined. Like, not that the team is perfect, not that we play perfect games, but like the situation played out exactly how it's supposed to play out. Right? Look, just think about it like this. They said Jordan Love last year after his run against Dallas, he had surpassed Jalen Hurts. When we were coming into the playoffs, they were the hottest team. We didn't want to play them. They were the team that would possibly upset the number 2 seed. We beat them. Then the next week they said Matthew Stafford, Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion, hottest team in the NFL. The Eagles better be careful because this team can strike. They can hit them while they're hot, and they can win the game. We beat them. Then you get to the NFC Championship, the team that they had said so many bad things about since the last time we played them in Week 17. Well, could we beat them? Were we better? Did that game affect us? Was JD5 a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts? Who would be better in clutch moments? And not only did we take them and beat them, we took them to the woodshed. We put 55 on them to 23. We really made an example of a team, right? And then you get to the Super Bowl and the energy from all the players. DV said it earlier. It's unified. When you hear them sitting at the podium, they all saying the same thing. Listen, man, last time we made a mistake. The people that were here last time, they like, look, last time things happened, that happened. But this time we are going to do everything we can possibly do to win it. And the people that weren't here are like, we doing it as a team. We doing it for Slay. We doing it for BG. We doing it for N'Kobe. We doing it for Jalen. We doing it for Sirianni. We doing it for Fangio. We doing it for Howie Roseman for drafting me to this team. They're doing it for everybody in the building and themselves together, bro. It's so unified that when I think about this team, I'm like, how could we go in and lose a second one? Like, if we do, okay, I'm wrong. I'll come back on the platform and be the same person I was the last. I'll be devastated and I'll take the loss. But like how I feel right now, I don't see it. I can't feel it in my soul to say because they back-to-back champs, because they beat me before, that I'm gonna lose this one. I'm just so confident that Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, the staples of the offense, the staples of the defense, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Reed Blankenship, Slay, Jalen Carter. I don't think those guys are coming in here to take an L, bro. I don't think so. I need another baby Bond moment. I don't know about y'all, but every time I watch that video, I be like, I need his son sitting on the ground in confetti on Sunday
That green and
with
white,
the
yeah.
headphones on his head,
Mhm.
with the Super Bowl hat, looking amazed at the confetti falling on his little baby head, bro. I need another moment like that.
This
And
feels
God
like
didn't bring me this far to not give me that. Bro.
this feels like a team of destiny. But let me say two things. One, I completely agree with you, Smitty. Say, especially Saquon when he said, you know, I wasn't here on that team, but I feel like I lost with those guys. I feel like, you know, I had to come back and prove myself. And so I think the messaging, Nick has done a great job. I'm not going to say I want to group people in, but I've been critical of Nick. A lot of people have. But one thing he has done, it seems, is to stress to our team, sometimes you, sometimes me, always us. Like, this is what we're going to do together as a team. We're going to win. My only hesitation, and it's literally maybe 5%, is if anything comes down to we need an extra point or we need a kick. That Jake Elliott, listen, these kickers, we need to have some kind of symposium or something. We need to get them all in a room and we need to figure out what's going on. Jake makes me nervous, but outside of that, as long as we don't put it on his foot, I'm confident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You confident?
absolutely confident. Like I said to open the show, I mean, this is not the same team as it was in 2022. You know, we're more unified. It just feels like, you know, we're one unit. It's not like, you know, we're a unit on the offense and the defense. Like during the celebration, I saw the Georgia Bulldogs celebrating, and they were celebrating with the fullback blasting game. Like I don't think that's
Right.
happened 2 years ago.
Right.
And yeah, like these guys are they're playing for each other, and you know that they're just playing fundamentally better on both sides of the ball. And you know when you look at these matchups, and maybe I'm getting a little too ahead of the program, but you look at these matchups, I like us like everywhere on the outside with against their secondary, Saquon obviously, and even on the defensive side of the ball, their weapons on the outside. Like I like the matchups. And we're playing so much better. I just don't see a way that we could lose unless we're just not disciplined. But we've been playing that way all year. We've been playing disciplined ball and dictating games, forcing turnovers, playing together, and really like, yeah, I feel a lot easier than the last time we played the Chiefs because it was like we don't really know what we're going to expect, but we have a good team. We have the players. This time around, I just feel a lot easier about this. What I'm really nervous about is just the magnitude of the moment because what's standing between them and a three-peat in history is us. So we gotta show up, and that's where I'm like, wow, like this is crazy. But the matchup itself, I'm not really worried about.
Hey, did y'all hear their linebacker, Leon Chanel or whatever? They sound scared of Jalen Hurts' arm. He said in the previous game they didn't respect Jalen as a passer, so they overly blitzed him, right? And he said he beat me. He aired it out. He pretty much cooked us all over the field. This time we're gonna have to respect his arm. Are you really gonna sit back and let us run the ball with Saquon?
He's gonna put up 200 again. That's the thing, like,
Jalen, bro.
Like after we beat the Commanders, it was like, okay, well, we haven't been passing the ball, we haven't had to, and we showed that we could pass the ball. How are you going to stop this team when we're passing the ball effectively, and Saquon's like ending your season? Like, there's not much you can do, and a lot of their defensive personnel is the same. Change some players around, but it's a lot of the same stuff, really, in my eyes.
I ain't nervous at all, bro. I'm not. I know what I got in my team. Jalen Hurts, man. Smitty was just talking about how Jalen Hurts, had to hear about Well, because he probably listened to it. Jaden Daniels, Jordan Love, so forth and so forth. They said the same thing about CJ Stroud in 2023. But do you ever notice that it's always who's better than Jalen Hurts? Nobody says who's better than Lamar. Nobody says who's better than Josh, Joe, Pat, who could be the next them. They always say Jalen Hurts. They don't want that man to succeed. I think that makes the storyline. I think that, that's what it is, and I feel like that he's just embraced it. And we all got to just go on board. Like, I don't want to hear no more that Jalen Hurts has to get his respect. He feeds off of the negativity. So he could just keep, go ahead. Long nose, Nick Wright, whoever, right? You can go ahead and say whatever you want. All I'm going to say is, watch this. Bro, you know how mad Jalen Hurts was that he got concussed in Week 16 against the Commanders? For him to come out there and just be really focused on the game. I never seen him that animated after a touchdown. I've seen him fold his arms. I mean, he's him cursing and doing all that, bro, and high-fiving Nick, like you would never see him that animated. All I'm saying is this team is on a rampage on trying to get the Super Bowl win and trying to get this for this team. I mean, for the city, period. That's basically what it is. And like Anthony just said, the Kansas City Chiefs is playing for a three-peat. The Eagles are playing for so much more than that. Yes, they want the Lombardi and everything like that. But like I said, A.J. Brown, man, I'll be shedding tears for him. Years removed, he was about to ice himself. He was about to kill himself, right? Then you got Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was always the underdog. And look at him now. 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. And they saying, oh, well, they're going to hate on him because of the whole team around him and all that. Who did they build the team around? Who threw A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert the ball? Who made Saquon Barkley that had his high was like 1,300 plus yards? Who made Saquon Barkley had them lanes? Jalen Hurts. You seen that when he got concussed after that big game for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley couldn't do anything. That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta stop expecting these guys to give Jalen Hurts his respect. But we got so many dogs on this team that been going through stuff. You got Jalen Carter, man. That would be big for him. You know where he came from and the incident that happened before he got drafted. That's big. Nolan Smith, it come a long way. I was main one. Yo, that ghost moves. Ask Smitty. Main one. That ghost move not working, bro. It's not working. Stop. Do something else. N'Kobe Dean, do it for him.
Do it for N'Kobe. That's what I was just about to say. Do it for N'Kobe.
Do it for him.
It looked like Vic Fangio finished 4th in the assistant coach of the year.
That's okay. We about to put on a clinic. That's cool.
That's fine.
That's cool.
I'm here to tell y'all right now, we don't care.
But what I'm saying is Jalen Carter, N'Kobe Dean, you seen the excitement when we won the NFC Championship. He yelling and screaming at N'Kobe Dean on the phone. Big Dom got the phone. He's yelling in the phone. That's what I'm saying. Like the togetherness of this team, man. You don't have that a year removed. You didn't have that 2 years removed. We was just talented in every position. You don't have the togetherness like you do right now. And that's what I'm saying, that we're playing for a lot more. Just like Smitty said in the beginning of the show, Saquon Barkley had to cancel the daddy-daughter dance. His daughter was like, look, give me this win. Let's get this win. Because, what she said when he first got traded, that means we winning now.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much more than just the Lombardi. Yes, the Lombardi is going to, give us the award and everything like that, but so much more. And that's what I'm saying. It's different where you're playing with so much behind you. And this time, our linemen are stacked. This time, our linemen is stacked. So we don't have that same issue. And we play it indoors. Last time I checked, we was like, 5-0 on turf? And I think the Kansas City Chiefs was like 4-1. They 4-1, but like I said, I like our chances. I like all the matchup, like Anthony said. I like our chances. Period. Just go around, man. I'm very confident in this squad because the emotion behind it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care if it's 3-0 and Jake Elliott is the only one that kicked the field goal and we win the ball game. I'm still going to shed a tear. I don't care. It's all about.
See, you had me. You had me.
Wait.
I was all locked in on your whole speech until you said Jake Elliott make the field goal to win the game.
No, listen. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying if it's 3-0. If it's 3-0.
You saying it's going to happen because
I'm not saying it. You messing up my rant. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is that Vic Fangio got coaches on his staff that is together with the team. We didn't have it in 2022. We had Johnson Gannon. Nobody was really like collabing with Johnson Gannon. Nick Sirianni gave up a lot for this. People have given up a lot for this, and that's what I'm saying. That it's all or nothing, and that's why I believe that the Eagles is going to win. And we're not at the final score session yet, but I'm not nervous at all.
Well, we've ended one dynasty. We sent
That's
Tom.
what we do.
We sent Tom to Tampa Bay. We can do it again.
Absolutely right. That's what we do. Try to tell everybody. They don't want to listen.
We didn't technically end their dynasty. They kind of went back the next year.
Did they win again though?
Yeah,
did you watch the dynasty? We ended.
We beat them, and then they went back the next year and beat the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. All
right. And I want to win.
Most boring Super Bowl we ever watched.
Because I'm petty, and I want to win because Kellen Moore will get a ring before the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go, DB. Let's get to the meat.
My first question is gonna be like, so y'all told me Kellen Moore was the problem.
They can't say nothing.
What's the problem now?
Nothing.
Kellen Moore is the Super Bowl champion offensive coordinator. What's the champion? What's the hello?
And Stu talking about who gonna be our OC next season. We wait till next season. After he get this ring, he could dip because he's not loyal.
Can I tell
you? We don't need nobody like that.
Can I tell y'all?
We don't know if he's loyal or not because he could easily say, "I'm not taking the job at the end of the week."
Oh, okay. Look, he can stay right there in that damn dome. After he gets his ring and all that, to stay there. Clean out the office.
Nah,
go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead.
I want him to stay there.
We gotta win because I already paid the deposit for this tattoo. So it's already written, baby, because I'm getting this tattoo when we win this Super Bowl. It has to happen. So that's the fix is in. The fix is in.
Did you pay your deposit, DV? Because
Not yet.
I seen your tweet.
Not yet. I am though. I am gonna get it.
Listen. My only discrepancy of getting an appointment for a tattoo is I don't know any Philly artists. I need somebody that's dedicated to my team, like I'm dedicated to my team, to put this thing on my arm. It's just personal for me. I need somebody that's a Philadelphia Eagle fan to put it on my arm because I want you to care about that Eagle brand. Because I care about that Eagle brand when you put it on me. That's just me. I always said that. Like until I get back and I can get it, and I want a championship. So when I get this Super Bowl, I fly up for this, and I fly up for this good old parade. I'm gonna walk around. All around down, and I'm gonna find the first artist. I'm like, look, you a Philadelphia Eagle fan? Put it right here. Let's go. I'm with it, but you gotta be an Eagle fan, and I ain't found one down here, so it's a little hard for me to want to do that.
Yeah,
people that ain't a fan. He might end up being a Kansas City fan and put it on me. I don't really be mad because he gonna mess up.
Yesterday on my other show, I was telling Coach, I said, look. It's a Kansas City Chiefs bar in South Philly. Do you know how bad it's going to be? And it's not like the Italian side. Nothing. No, it's the hood. You know how bad it's going to be for them if Kansas City does squeak it out? You know how bad it's going to be? They got a big Kansas City Chiefs flag out there, too. It's going to be bad.
I can't even think about that.
Anyway,
And are you on the tattoo train? You getting one if we win?
I'm not a tattoo guy because I can't do needles, but I'm gonna get all the Super Bowl champion gear. I got me one of
Oh
these.
yeah, of course.
I'm gonna have to get me another one. So
Well, that's coming with the tattoo. That's coming with
Hey,
it.
hey Stu. Hey Stu. I'm not saying I don't want consistency at quarterback. I'm just talking. I don't like the motives on how he was moving or how they were moving with these interviews and all that. It ain't got nothing to do with Kellen Moore. He's been doing a great job. I'm just saying. I didn't like it because you got Cliff saying one thing.
On. We gotta take Cliff off because I found out something about Cliff. Why he didn't take a job?
Why is that?
He's still getting paid his head coaching salary from the Arizona Cardinals. If he takes a head coaching job, that money is cut. He still has 2 years left on that money.
And who else was it?
It's an extra $8 million a year. The only other person that didn't do it was Joe Brady, but he wanted he probably got begged by that good Josh Allen guy to come back.
I just questioned his loyalty, man. He was actually trying to get a head coaching job since 2020. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think that's his angle. You know what I'm saying?
So you think he can
like I said,
of being decent enough to get a head coaching opportunity?
Yeah, either here or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't go like that because Nick Sirianni fell back and started managing the game well and managing emotions and rallying these guys. You know what I'm saying? Mike McCarthy don't want it. He's sitting out until 2026. He don't want that.
Well, what happens if Kellen Moore says, "No, I'm straight"?
Then I'm cool. Like, okay,
no. I'm saying to the Saints.
Yeah, cool.
What happens to us? What happens to them? Because they had an interview since Kellen Moore.
When they was looking for coaches, I was thinking about Chip. I was thinking about Chip Kelly. I know he in Las Vegas under Pete.
Thinking about him for the Saints.
I was thinking about Chip.
Under Tom, baby.
Look,
Tom running that shit.
No, I know because he wanted Pete Carroll there.
Tom brought them in and said, "You better not embarrass me."
He probably was sitting there with the rings like, that's all. One of these needs to be home.
I have the power.
I will fire you.
Looking like Thanos.
Yeah, I work for Fox.
I was just about to say with the Infinity Stones.
Yeah,
looking like Thanos, bro. Look, I cut you. You'll be fired. 0-4, fired.
Who do y'all think has? Okay, I'm gonna exclude the stars. Who do y'all think that's like under the back door? You know what I mean? Rug. Who needs to have that game? Where it's like he didn't not superstar game where he's like crazy, but who has to have that game that you like? If he has a game, that'll close the door.
Y'all ain't got an answer. I got an answer.
I do too, but I like the answer.
All right, can we do offense and defense?
Offense and defense.
Yeah, just one and one.
Yeah.
All right.
okay.
I'm not starting, so somebody else. I need to think about it a second.
I asked the question.
Whatever. I'll
so
start.
I'm not going first.
I'll start. I guess. Offensively, I think Devontae Smith having a big game. He always feasts on the Kansas City Chiefs, and he rises to the occasions. He's kind of a guy that could get lost in the sauce. They're trying to stop the run, trying to stop AJ Brown. He can definitely get some run on that secondary. I wouldn't be surprised if potentially puts up 100. You never know how the game goes, but he's definitely going to get some volume, and that'll definitely help us win. Defensively, I'm going to say Coop. My fellow exciting white. I have a feeling. I have a feeling he's going to be matched up on Travis Kelce quite a bit. So, and he's probably going to be on an island. So it's going to be very important for him to stop Travis Kelce as much as he can. Because we saw in the last matchup, we had Avonte Maddox in the slot. He wasn't stopping Travis Kelce, but Coop has been, even though he's been a rookie, he's been playing great football, and he's big, physical, fast. He's very talented. He could definitely make some hay, and he's a critical piece to that secondary having success. So those are my two.
Hey, real quick stat that just came up on my phone. In 2023, I see why they mad. Jalen Hurts had a 77 completion percentage when they blitzed.
Mhm.
Torch them boys.
They better.
All right. So I got my
Got it. Okay. Got it.
For offense. I'm torn. I'm special, so I always try to give me a little extra. So I'm gonna say my answer officially is Dallas.
That's what I was going with.
That was my other one.
I
Yeah.
think
I watched too much tape. But go ahead, JB.
Yeah, I think he's underrated as far as a tight end period in the league. He does get hurt, so I can see why that can happen. But when he's on, especially everybody saw that game where he was stiff arming dude down. When that boy's cooking, he's cooking. But him, and then also just on the line itself, big ticket. I think he can wreck games. He can make things happen. He's quick. He's fast. He's strong. So physical. But yeah, I think my answer is Dallas on offense, and then on defense, I'm gonna go CJ Gardner Johnson. I think he's the heart of that defense. I think obviously BG is to me the leader of the defense, even if he's not on the field. But I think on the field, especially just how the guys respond to him and how they react to how he plays and how hard he plays and how he celebrates everybody, just his energy, period. It's CJ for me.
I like that.
So I was going to say Dallas, but I'm not going to say that. Offensively,
my bad.
No, you good. Because I had a couple picks.
I was thinking that too. I was like,
I'm going
Dallas.
because I'm like what I saw in the matchups with the linebackers and all that. I'm like, yo, he would go off. He would.
He did last time.
I need a big game from Cam Jurgens.
Okay.
I need the communication to be there. I need, almost like we not missing Kelce. Like I need it to be a big game to the point where he's leading in blocks and doing what he needs to do to, just they moving, not getting no illegal man downfield or anything like that. Just a perfect game. And I'm gonna go with my first choice when we were just talking about earlier. I'm gonna go with Oren Burke. I think Oren Burke needs to have a big game. He needs to have one of those bounce back games where as though he's everywhere and it's like you've never seen him like this before. Like he needs to duplicate what Nakobe Dean was doing the whole season. Just duplicate that. And bat down a pass or two. And I'll be good. But he has to have a good day, man, to be lined up side by side with Zach Bowen. And to your point, Smitty, if they did switch it up to confuse the O lineman of the Kansas City Chiefs, and Oren Burke is having a good game, that's going to be more effective if he's balling. I can't have him just getting cooked again, man. I can't. Because then that's going to have the safeties have to come down to help, and I don't need that. So yeah, Oren Burks has to be focused and be very in tune with this game.
See, JB, I almost I thought she was finna go down the path and take. She had tiptoed towards my pick, and then she stepped back. I was like, she really finna say big ticket on top of saying Dallas got her.
I said it.
I know. I was like, did she really do that?
My bad, bro.
I was over here ain't nobody gonna touch big ticket, man. You know what I mean? He good. He gonna sit right there, right guard. I'm gonna be able to just slide in. I kind of knew DV was going either Cam Jurgens or either a Landon or what I'm saying. I knew he was going somewhere. One of them guys that's kind of been struggling out of those two. Then I ain't expect the Devontae Smith. I ain't expect that. I thought he was gonna go Dallas Goddard, but you took Dallas.
I was thinking
Goddard.
about it.
I said, okay, I got big ticket. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna stick with big ticket because I think he's a pivotal part of where Chris Jones is gonna try to attack.
Mm-hmm.
I think he rotates a lot around the line, but I think he's gonna try to get at Mekhi Becton. Because I think he's gonna believe Mekhi Becton is the weak link in the offensive line. I just need him to hold firm. Because he's missed a lot of blocks in that situation. So I know Spags is gonna have them show some things up front to the odds that he might not rep. I need him to be on those stunts, those ghost pressures where you see a linebacker in front of you and he sprint back out into the open, and then Chris Jones is now crashing down the B gap. I need you to keep your eyes up and be aware, because I think if he can make just a few blocks on Chris Jones to slow him down, a few blocks where Jalen Hurts can step into the pocket, or a few blocks where Saquon Barkley can hit that seam behind Chris Jones and take it 30 or 10. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be a few times with Chris Jones. Obviously, he plays all 5 positions on the defensive line. He plays nose tackle. He plays both of the 3 techs, and he can play DN. So he can go all the way down the line and back. I think his main spot is probably going to be exactly where we lined Jalen Carter up. I think he's going to try to get at Mekhi. If Mekhi can have one of those games where he can just be how we've seen him be more than we've seen him be bad. We've seen a lot of consistency of him picking it up. I think it's going to come down to one of those plays where we running down that gap. Chris Jones is going to be there, and they're going to tell him and Cam to get him out the hole. Remove Chris Jones from that gap. And I think they will. It's the task. If you're getting whooped, listen, this is the thing. This is why I say that. It's going to be that, but if you've been getting whooped all day and they tell you to go make that block, you're not as confident. You're not going to be 100% in. I need Mekhi Becton to have the game. So when that crunch moment where Chris Jones thinks I'm going to deviate from the plan and I'm going to wreck the game and I'm going to attack Mekhi Becton to do it, Mekhi Becton has the confidence to be like, not today.
Mm-hmm.
And on defense, it's Jordan Davis, man. I can't go against the grain. It's JD. They're going to try to 2-head monster run the ball. They're going to have Kareem Hunt. They're going to have – I was about to say the name they started calling him. No, I know his name, but they've been calling the Eagle fans been calling that man Pacheco.
Pacheco.
Pacheco. I think they're going to try to run the ball, but I think Jordan Davis being that first down, that second down guy to slow down the run, to solidify the offensive line, to even probably get a few pressures in that moment where he's on the field and they slide that line down to Jalen Carter and they try to get Jalen Carter off his spot and he split the seam like he did on Washington. I think it could be moments like that for JD, but I think his biggest obstacle, his biggest which I'll say the get back is the last time they came into this game, Pacheco was able to kind of run wild. He didn't have a lot of yards, but in the moments where you wanted to get off the field or you wanted to put them in unmanageable situations, Pacheco was going for 6.
Mm-hmm.
Second and 9, he going for 6. I remember a 2nd and 11, he went for like 8. It's things like that I think Jordan Davis, as our run stopper, as our anchor on that defensive line, he's going to take that personally. You know, and when he's in the game, I don't care who has been this year, it hasn't been a successful run game when Jordan Davis is in that line. I think that continues on Sunday. I think when Jordan Davis on that field, the Kansas City Chiefs will be one-dimensional. That's my
Do we dare talk about the Vic Fangio being 0-8 against the Chiefs?
Do you really want to get into the grits and potatoes of it, or we gonna do what they've been doing on First Take?
No, I ain't talking about First Take.
We gonna say
I'm not talking about First Take.
I'm being funny, but if we
Hold
gonna be real, like we doing inside the nets, we gonna say that he's played him three times, three times where his team only scored single digits. We gonna say that Patrick Mahomes passer rating, completion percentage, his passing yards, his touchdown to interception ratio is down. We also gonna say that they only average 21.8 points against him, but his offense is only average 11.5.
Right.
He's never had an offense that scored over 25 points in a game. Never had a 20, bruh. You telling me?
Not even the Dolphins, bro.
DV. You telling me if my offense had to score 25 or better to win a game, and you ask me, do you think the Eagles win? I'm 100%. 100%. Yards per attempt is down. Yards per completion is down. Yak for the Kansas City Chiefs is down. I mean, there's a lot of statistics when you look at what Fangio was able to do. But guess what? He still lost the game because his offense didn't. Which two of them was the, you know what I mean, the Dolphins, and then the other ones was like, I really went to looking at the quarterbacks, DV, and I really got disgusted when I started seeing who the quarterback was for the Denver Broncos.
Oh,
yeah. Brock Osweiler.
I said this man was out there, bro.
I know who it was. I'm letting you cook.
When I see Brock Osweiler was on the team that scored 3 points, I didn't want to look no further. I didn't want to continue to look down the street because he hasn't had an offense to complement him in any of those 8 games.
So
the Dolphins turned into frozen icicles in that game.
Yo, I seen it.
And it was a game where, like right now, if you ask any Eagle fan going into the fourth quarter with the ball in a 10-9 game,
right?
Your defense has been pretty much rocking out. We gonna pretty much say, man, Jalen gonna get us a touchdown. Who went out there and threw a pick? Kansas City, you want a touchdown? Go beat us. Go beat us.
Go beat us.
Like it's like when they bring it up, when Kansas City fans start talking to me about, well, Fangio 0-8, and I'm like, do you want to get into the grits and potatoes of it, or do you just want to tell me he 0-8? Do you really want to tell me that against the field of everybody else that plays Patrick Mahomes, there's multiple stats that he does well against Pat? But you're not going to tell me that. You're not going to tell me that. Can anybody name the superstars that was on any of those defenses? The best defense he had, he didn't even play Pat Mahomes with. So can anybody name the stars that was on that Broncos defense or the
other than Von?
Yeah,
other than Von Miller.
He
didn't have anybody. He didn't have anybody because that team was a bunch of guys that he wasn't. You can't like Ant. Like somebody was like, oh, he had all these. I'm like, no. He wasn't on that Super Bowl team. He was still with the San Francisco 49ers at that point. He was still with Harbaugh. He wasn't a part of that Super Bowl team that Broncos went. So no, he didn't have that defense. He had already left. He had already got removed from that team. They had built on top of that. So the only superstar when he left the Broncos was Von Miller. He went to Chicago, became the head coach, did his thing over there. But he didn't have any superstars. He didn't have any guys that really you'd be like, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, you can go to when we start naming the guys on the defense, you probably start with Jalen Carter, and then you name a list of guys where you like, if they have a game, they can wreck your game.
Yeah.
And that's the
if
thing.
Nolan Smith gets off on Jawan Taylor, who false starts every time, and he gets him out there and starts whooping him,
he leads the league.
He can whoop him. Like I'm not scared of anybody on their team. And when I think of, I'm just like, Fangio has never had Jalen Carter. I don't think he. I mean, I guess you can say he. I don't think he had a Quinyon. I don't think he had a C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I don't think he had a Zach Bond. I don't think he had those guys. Yeah, he had Von Miller, but who was on the other side?
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, who was the corner in Miami when he had
Jalen Ramsey played what?
Mhm.
Well, Jalen Ramsey missed the first 5 games, and then when he came back, Xavier Howard.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking about.
He
Xavier
missed
Howard.
the
Yeah.
other
It was
half of
Howard.
the season.
That's what I was
So-
thinking about. Okay, yeah.
So, and Xavier Howard, go look at the stats for the first 8 games, sis. Cooked.
Mm-hmm.
If he didn't get hurt, he would have led the league in touchdowns
Mhm.
and yards given up that season. But just so happened he got hurt. He let somebody else finish. Because through 8 games,
Barbecue chicken.
I don't know how Fangio did it. Because me personally, I don't know how that defense was even top 15.
Yeah, I didn't catch a whole bunch of Miami games. That's why I was trying to understand. Like, as you said, he didn't have another corner. I was like, I thought he did, but yeah, you're right.
He did.
Look, because look, Ramsey came back in.
Mhm.
The following week, Howard went out.
Howard. Yeah, Howard got
Then
hurt.
the following
Okay.
week after that, he lost Tub. Then the following week after that, he lose Phillips, the other DN.
Yep.
And he was stuck with the skeleton crew. And Jalen Ramsey wasn't bought in, so can we really count him? Because he was half the reason why they said Fangio wasn't shit out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you want to be a diva, and you don't want to, because you know what? I've watched Ramsey since he was at Florida State, and the speech they said Fangio gave when he came to Philadelphia, I know Ramsey didn't take that well. When he came in and said, "You guys stink, and it's not because of you, it's because you weren't coached well," I know Ramsey didn't take it well. I know he didn't. He was upset right from the jump. Man, what? I'm an all-pro. I'm top paid. I've been to AFC Championship games. I was in the Super Bowl. I won the Super Bowl. I
can't. Every time you say Jalen Ramsey, man, I think about that sassy interview, bro. I'm sorry. He said, "What?
What he said? Ask him.
What?
Ask
Lock him up.
Lock him
I
up.
said,
Lock
"What?"
him up.
Every time you sit his name, I'm like, "Yo, this."
No, it wasn't ask him. It was you tell me. You tell
Yeah.
me.
You
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
me
yeah.
who had. You tell me.
That bull, man.
That's the thing about Vic Fangio. Like, this defense, personnel wise, probably the best since that San Francisco defense in its totality. And
Yeah,
like Smitty said, he hasn't had an offense to supplement that.
compliment that. Yeah,
He has it now.
I remember the first 4 games. I remember the first 4 games of this season. We like, yo, what's up, man? Like even the Packers game, we like, yo, what's up with this offense, man? Like, we can't keep getting 3 and outs. We get too talented. Then they start coming along, and I'm like, yep, this is how you play team football. And we already was going through that for like 4 games. I can imagine what they was going through as a fan base of these teams that he didn't really have a great offense or an offense that could complement his style of defense. I can imagine.
Hey, but look, real quick, before people on X try to like screen record, I didn't mention San Francisco or Chicago. Those teams didn't play Patrick Mahomes, so you can fact check me because I know people are gonna be in my DMs and be like, "That San Francisco team had Patrick Willis and this and that." I didn't say anything about San Francisco or Chicago because he had some dominant defenses there. But guess what? Those 2 defenses were in the same position the Eagles are in. And guess what? The only reason Chicago didn't make it because the same reason he couldn't beat Pat because those Chicago offenses were cheeks.
Can we take a quick sidebar? Sorry, I do this sometimes. Did y'all see Debo show up?
Oh,
yeah,
I did see that.
That's his guy, though. I mean, I looked at it as that's his friend.
Looking like somebody Dyke auntie in an Eagles jersey.
Yo, you gotta chill, man.
Bro, relax, Smitty. Relax.
With that Gucci man belly. With that Gucci man belly.
Listen, bro. I'm just looking at it as he's supporting his friend. That's how I'm looking at it.
I look at it as trolling because when you come out with the boombox, when you talk all that rah-rah, when you do all that stuff, I know that him and AJ are friends. I get it. But when you do,
he can't troll.
I mean, but when you do all that he does, and then you come out in his jersey and our colors, and you're currently on the team that talks all that crap. Like, to me, it's almost like the middle finger. I just wanted to know y'all's opinion on it. That's all.
He was looking like that uncle that was on the high school team, and he was riddled with injuries, but he's the one that's like, yeah, if I stayed healthy, I would have went to the league. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. KC ain't
Y'all
give up.
haven't yet. Y'all haven't yet turned your TVs to Fox. The award show is starting.
Okay. But Kansas City supposedly not had 100-yard rusher. The only person this season was Lamar.
Until Sunday.
Does
You want to get the context on that, DV? That you know what I mean?
no, I know that already. Let me ask the question.
Not you though. I'm just saying for the people, because they be killing me in spaces, bro. And then when I hit him with he never had nobody rush for over 18 carries.
Yeah.
The most carries was 18. And then the next person after that was 13, which was Buddy from last week.
Right.
James Cook.
Yeah.
But do you see his yards per carry? This is almost 6?
Like 6.5 or something, right?
Saquon's gonna get 20 plus. And if he's averaging 6.5 yards per carry, it's over.
My question is, do y'all think Jalen Hurts rush for 50 plus in this game? That's where I was getting at with the quarterback situation, because they're going to be focused on Saquon, and then once he opens it up, then lanes is going to open up for Saquon because they're not going to know what to do with the RPO.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, he definitely could.
I think he's capable of it, but I think if he does, it'll only be dictated by whatever's happening in the game. But I don't think that's going to be the plan, or that. Nah. I think we got a different plan in mind. But whatever happens, as long as whatever they got to do, I don't care if he has to run for 50 or whatever you got to do.
Right.
Bring it home. But no, I don't think. So. I don't think so.
Yep.
Yeah, it just depends how the game's going. But we have the ability to do literally anything, and I still don't think the Chiefs can stop it. I don't.
I'm gonna stick with offense. AJ Brown versus Trip McDuffie. Who wins that battle?
Big body Benz. You already know my answer. Next person.
What did you ask about 5'8" Trent McDuffie?
Look, I'm just asking the questions, bro.
Against
That's all I'm doing.
against what?
I'm just asking the questions, brother. Trying to get
I know,
Yeah.
but I mean,
do
you not remember what happened to me?
Arthur Juan is a balanced breakfast. Okay, he is. Yeah. It's over.
Listen, they're not gonna put McDuffie on AJ if they're smart.
They put the other guy on AJ. I'm force feeding him.
Watson over there. Listen, I would put Watson over there because he's a little bit bigger, but he got Benjamin St. Juice tendencies.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. And if you put him on Smitty's going to eat too.
Yeah.
Yep. See, look, if you put
they got Jalen Watson over there.
Overly aggressive tail on Smitty gonna hit it with one of those. And
he the best route runner on our team, man.
Yeah.
For a reason. Bolton and Tranquil against the run of the Eagles.
That's probably the key matchup in this game, because they're great linebackers. They fly around. Again, I like Saquon against this run defense. They're pretty vulnerable in the inside zone. Obviously we do a lot of that. And with the RPO, if we get that going, they're on edge, much like that NFC Championship game. Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, like they couldn't fire off when they wanted to. I like the matchup, but that's probably the key matchup. If we can establish the line of scrimmage and push them back, we're gonna have success. But that's where
I just need another Jordan Mailata Bane reference, man. That was hilarious.
That was great.
I was wondering what was going to break first, your spirit or your body. He was having fun. He was having a ball out there, man. He was having a ball. How do we stop the duel?
I don't think they can stop the
Go
run.
ahead, bro.
And the reason I don't think they can stop the run is we like to put our bigger guys on the edge. We like to bring a Lane Johnson and a Begdad on that pull. One of the other might be free. One of the other might have an opportunity to make a play, but I don't think they can maintain it all game, because when they are in a moment of, okay, this guy's having a moment, he might be able to get it. That way we do that pin and pull, bro, how we moving guys, Cam coming out and hitting the guy. You might have Marlotta coming the other way. You might have Landon. I think Landon's going to be limited on pulling. I think he's going to be limited on the pulls. But we put so many guys in motion in those run plays that you are almost frustrated with what's going on. And I think the opportunity is, to me, I don't think they get a chance to compete. I don't think they get a chance. I think they get blown off the ball a little bit early. I think they get back into it maybe at some point when they get a chance to adjust, but I don't think they have. I think Chris Jones their best opportunity to stop us, and I don't believe he's gonna get a big opportunity in the middle. He's gonna have to move around to get his chances. So I don't think Drew Tranquil and the other guy stops us in the room.
Right.
Couple that with Saquon being such a patient runner. You know, he's gonna find those holes and he's gonna hit it 10 times out of 10. So that 2K safe.
If y'all was Vic Fangio, how do you stop the 2 tight end sets? Now, hear me out before y'all answer. We already dealt with that with the Commanders last game, and then he went away from it. They like to run them sets. So how do you stop that set?
You let them. Huh? Kevin Durant? I don't get Kevin Durant, bro.
What?
I guess I'll take it. I don't know, bro. Like Kevin Durant got like the nappy naps.
Not you look like Kevin Durant, nah.
No, you have hair.
I don't
he
see
doesn't.
that. I don't see that one, but I appreciate it. Word like that. I think the best way to start the 2 tight end set is exactly what we did. You let Kelsey or Watson or whoever have 10 catches. Let them have it. Cool. If I'm gonna die by you having 10 catches in a game, then I didn't deserve to be in the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna play it the same way. I'm gonna take one of them away, one option away. You're gonna go to the second option. We chose in that game against the Commanders to take away the faster option. We played no yak Zach like we thought he would play. You're gonna catch it. You're gonna go down. You're not worried about the after catch. So we play you a little different. But the younger guy who's coming in with a little bit of legs, who can move, we took him away. Completely deleted him out of the game. We took away your best receiver. I think you played similar. I don't think Mahomes is, anywhere like a Jaden Daniels. Not saying that. But you play him the same way as far as the back end. You might have to play the front end a little different, a little bit more respect for Mahomes because he does pick up the rushing at this point. But I think when they come out in the 2 tight end sets, you play it identical. You play cover 3 drop concept. You bracket one side, and if you want, you bring a creeper pressure on the light side of the offensive line because they like to stack those tight ends sometimes. On that end where it's just Jawan Taylor, or the end where it's Tooney, you push down at the edge. You know what I mean? I think that's how you cover that.
I think my answer was gonna be pretty much similar. I mean, not as detailed, Smitty. I'm not deep off in it like that, but I was gonna say just pressure and different looks. I mean, that's just keep the main thing. Do what you've been doing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to disguise looks. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. I like what we did against Jaden Daniels, and I also like what we did against Lamar Jackson. 2 teams that have good tight ends. I like that kind of bracketing one side, probably Kelsey. I think another matchup that we gotta look at and see is Xavier Worthy. They're using him in every single way. They send him in motion. He uses every inch of the field. And, that has to be taken away because you look at the wide receiver core, DeAndre Hopkins, he's a bit over the hill, honestly.
You would say, Anthony,
Juju,
you would say they have the names, but I don't think they have the talent.
Yeah. They're still living off their name. D Hop, Juju, Hollywood Brown. They haven't really gotten involved in the offense like people would have thought. I think you try to let one of those guys beat you. I think we have the personnel to match up well with them, but
I think
really,
Jaden Daniels just won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, of course he was going with that.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, of course he was. But yeah, taking the tight ends away and stopping Xavier Worthy, that eye discipline on the motion is going to be huge. So, communication is going to have to be at an all-time high.
Mm-hmm.
I think I agree with Jaden Daniels winning the award, right? Because I think even though I think Bo Nix had a better season, I think the expectations per quarterback was totally different. I think they expected Bo Nix to make the playoffs. I think they expected, Sean Payton to be one step away. I think they expected the Commanders to be a 5-win team.
Yeah.
So I can respect it. I can respect
He
it.
took the league by fire. So
I mean, yeah, JB, because if you look at most people coming into the season, they were like 5 to 7 wins was the ceiling for the Commanders, and they were saying like if Sean Payton picked the right quarterback, he's going back to the playoffs. So I think expectations is kind of how you beat them, because if you look at the numbers, Bo Nix had a better season, but Jaden Daniels was on a worse team.
Yeah, he had a bigger impact.
I want to see this DPOY though. I'm trying to stay off Twitter because I know they be announcing it early. But OPOY and DPOY
better be Eagles.
You know who it better be. It better be some like Ed said. It better be somebody in green. But y'all know who I'm pulling for. That boy earned his money. How we give him his check.
The price gonna go up though.
Hey, well, pay that man.
Blank check. I don't care.
Pay that man.
He could have the keys to the city and as much money as he wants. I don't care.
Relax, Ant. Relax. Let's dial
Napa could get a check.
One more game, then I'll give him the keys to the city.
Right,
if he brings the second bowl home, I'm with
it. Up.
Yeah, this DPOY.
Sorry, I'm watching the Celtics game, so
They show us that bar right now. No, listen,
he better.
Y'all see it before y'all see my facial expression.
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
I'm even off Twitter because I want to. I don't even want to do the announcement before I see it on the TV screen. Hey, that us not having never having an MVP kind of hurt me a little bit. Yeah, it's on now, Ash.
Come on, man. It don't hurt me.
They said we had an MVP like back before Super Bowl
championship. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it wasn't that many teams too.
Just Steve Van Buren.
JB, when they said before Super Bowl, I cut ears off. I was like,
you were tapped out. Got it.
Yeah. I think the last one was either Steve Van Buren or
Smitty, who is it?
It's Pat.
All right.
That's stupid.
Bullshit, man.
Don't even matter, bro. I look at this is my pet. This is what I think. I think how good our team is and all that. I think no awards means the award. That's how I look at it.
Hey, that's a good way to look at it.
This is the.
But that's
the one.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He still earned that though. Like for real.
Yeah, bro. That's BS, bro.
Yeah, it's BS, bro.
That boy played better than Pat Surtain, bro.
It's all name. That's all it is.
That's what I think too.
No, what happened was
It's because Zach Bond's name doesn't hold the weight that Pat Surtain's
Mhm.
does
But no,
at the moment.
it's not that. They give it more. They saying Zach Bond success came from an elite defensive line,
Yep.
not him
Yep.
being an elite player. They're saying
And,
Pat Surtain, you out on the island, you playing by yourself. We giving you the award because you're doing it on your own. They're saying Zach Bond, you're an anomaly because you had a Jalen Carter, you had a Nolan Smith, you had these guys in front of you. You didn't
but
play
flawed
well.
argument.
come on.
Well,
man.
that's a flawed way to look at it because anybody
It
who's
is.
watching the tape,
It is.
all you got to do is cut on any all 22 and see how that man is blowing up coverages and dropping.
Yeah.
He's wrecking games by
see,
himself.
another reason to play for this Super Bowl.
Yep.
For Zach Bond.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you could pick any game, any play. Zach Bond's messing ish up.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening.
If he's not making the play happen, he's right there to finish the job. If somebody knocks a ball out, he has to have the most punches this year. Like he earned that. But of course, I'm biased. So
at least he got the first team All Pro. That's cool.
That's true. Yeah.
Quinyon or Jared Verse?
Q. It's probably going to be Jared Verse because Q doesn't have the interception.
I picked Q how many times when I did my mock draft? I picked that man. Listen, JB, with my other show on Saturday, we started doing mock drafts right around this time. I was out of the playoffs, so I was like, hey, let's do mock drafts. Every mock draft I got an opportunity to, I took William Mitchell. If I had to trade up, if I had to move up to 15 or a little bit up, let me trade up. Quinyon. So Jared Verse wasn't on my list because I think Quinyon fit what I needed more.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I had to put James, I can't even say the rest of the name.
Don't even do that, bro.
Listen,
don't even say that name.
listen,
you know I'm gonna go off, bro. Don't do that.
If I had to put that man on the field, I would have been completely crashing out for 17 games every week on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me started, Smitty. Just let's move on, bro.
Hey, well, listen, hold on, no. I really want to give him some flowers, though. I really want to give him some flowers because you got hurt. Pretty much, they ultimately told you you're benched. And the report that came out since they've been at the Super Bowl is he's been essential in being a player's coach for Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell.
Okay.
He ain't got no choice. He's down there in the dark.
He does have a choice.
He's eating near the janitor closet in the locker room. He's eating near the janitor closet.
He could have been the sour dude collecting his check, sitting at his crib. But he said, man, I love the game so much. No matter what I'm going through, I'm going to step up for these young guys because they need me more than I can provide to the team right now. And he been out there helping. I'm going to give you flowers for that because, bro, guess what? Aaron Rodgers had Jordan Love, and guess what Jordan Love said? That man didn't help me one time, not once. He didn't, and he said it out loud. I wasn't gonna help him. That wasn't my job. So for him to be like, pretty much, I lost my job. I didn't play well. I've been ultimately benched. I'm not on the 53-man roster. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah, but Buddy, I'm not gonna say his name, but Buddy.
Hold on, what's he saying?
He's always been a stand-up.
Zach Bond was last.
I like it.
He was last.
It's the name. I'm telling you.
See, man, this is why I don't watch these awards for real. Because
why you gonna think I cut the TV on? I ain't cut it on. I already know what's about to happen.
It's the name.
I already know what's about to happen.
We about to run it up on these boys.
Patrick Surtain won the award with 300.
Last, you telling me?
News flash.
Zach Bond had 63 votes.
News flash. Josh Allen MVP. We can cut this off right now. Jared versus rookie defensive player.
I knew MVP was out of our way.
Yeah.
I knew we had a long. I thought at least second place was Zach Bond. At least thought second place.
Nah. There's
only one award that I need to see be 100% my award because I know that should be my award. If you don't give me OPOY,
yeah. Absolutely, Saquon.
Offensive.
No, I think they're gonna give him that. I think they're gonna give him
They
that.
have to
Absolutely.
give it to Saquon.
There's
They
no
They got
way.
to.
No way.
That's the only reason my TV on. If he don't get OPOY,
Well, y'all
What
know
is Snoop doing?
at least Smitty and DV. Y'all know the one I care about. I need to see who.
BG.
Yes, sir. I need
It's only
him.
two. It's only two finalists, right?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Did they announce the finalists yet?
It was only two. It was two.
I don't
guys,
remember.
BG and somebody else.
Okay.
Oh,
I forgot who else.
yeah.
I forgot who
Dang
else.
it.
Forget who it
I just
is.
seen it
I'll be right
earlier,
back.
bro. It's BG and somebody else though.
Yeah, I forget.
Because they asked me in the space earlier that I think he was gonna get it or BG was gonna get it. I can't remember who the second guy was.
But yeah, and I know we haven't done a pod together, and I don't know how often you've seen it, but I'm obsessed with Brandon Lee Graham in a healthy way. Like, I'm happy he's
a
been.
legend.
It's nothing like that. I mean, it's completely.
Bro, I
unhealthy.
literally seen your text yesterday. I literally seen your day one of media day. I literally seen your post. And I said, JB, you're out of character.
I
said, people all up on. I'm getting upset.
They're breathing on my boy. Yes, I don't like it. No, but I love BG. So I need him to win Walter Payton. I need him to win it all. I need him to get a ring, walk off in the sunset. I need him to win Walter Payton Man of the Year. Hell, make him vice president. I don't care. He deserves it all.
Give him the keys to the city.
Please.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I love BG too. We all love BG. He's been arguably one of the best players in franchise history. Best moment to date.
Mm-hmm.
Strip sack, stand-up guy. Yeah, I got a lot of love for him too. But yeah, back to Smitty's point about Buddy. I'm not going to say his name, but he's been a stand-up guy throughout his entire Eagles tenure. So I didn't really think he was going to have any sour feelings about, oh well, I'm in the janitor's closet.
I would have all pro.
Yeah.
And then you said that he got burnt. Put him on the bench. Not only did you put me on the bench, Ed. Not only no. You didn't give me a chance to put shoulder pads and the helmet on and stand out there and at least watch. You said you're gonna give me a false injury and put me on IR to the point I can't even dress how to come to the games. The only time y'all seen me all season was eating my bowl of whatever that was in the facility in the background.
I didn't even see that. The only thing I've seen from him is on
social media. Sidney Brown thing?
No, I don't think so. The only thing I've seen is him
JB,
selling those shoes on
it,
Instagram.
It's a unscripted with Sidney Brown, and Sidney Brown is eating in the cafeteria. He's eating in the and James Bradbury is in the background, like
he's just like head down.
I definitely saw every unscripted, but I missed
he was like, I ain't looking at that camera. You got me. I ain't gonna look over there.
And he still owes me my money. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, but like just his personality, because like he could have easily thrown everybody under the bus after the Super Bowl, but he took full accountability for that flag. Just told you all you need to know about his character. So I'm not surprised that he's
I
like.
Swear to God, do not play with me, okay?
Prepared to.
Okay, DB, I don't want to hear negativity right now. Okay?
No, I'm not. Prepared to be hyped.
Oh, he's saying something without saying. Okay, all right, cool. That's what's up.
So it's safe
because I think I think he is going to get that, but I don't think he's going to get MVP. It's a long shot.
He's not getting MVP.
They need their guy to get something this year. He didn't beat Patrick. Let's give him the MVP.
It's Jamar Chase. I mean, no, Lamar getting MVP.
You said Lamar?
I think Josh is getting MVP. Honestly,
I think Lamar is.
If they go off the regular season, they're going to give it to Josh Allen.
Yeah, it's Josh.
But
hey, guess who announcing the award though, y'all?
Who?
The guy that hated on Saquon the most. Eric Dickerson.
Oh, Eric Dickerson.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Honestly, would you want your record broken though? Like if you were him?
He not dead. He not dead though.
Yeah. Records are meant to be broken.
They are meant to be broken, but that's not the same as would you want your personal record broken?
I say, if I was Saquon, I'd call him and be like, yeah, you can keep that one. But I said, prepare to be hyped.
Let's go. 2K.
I said he's going to get that.
Bro, 2K tonight, baby. I
I told you he was gonna get that.
tonight.
That's cool.
Now, all you got.
I'm just saying.
He giving a little speech. I can't hear it, but
Who?
Saquon.
Oh, he there?
A pre-recorded thing.
No, he had the Super Bowl holding an award, giving a speech live.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm at the watch.
I'm about to say no, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what he said afterwards.
I would have told Eric Dickinson to keep that.
Yeah.
Keep that.
I'm cool. You can have
Bro,
regular season.
Bro,
I'm
if
picking
anybody
Terrell
watching
Davis
it right
record.
now, his facial expression with no emotion, he like, yeah, thank you for the reward. You know, I appreciate it.
Oh, Saquon's locked in. Did you see his
Yeah.
Bro,
his
he
interview
didn't
today?
bust a smile or
in.
nothing. He holding an award like this, and he like.
Did you see his post today on Instagram? He's not messing around.
Yo,
That's what
you
I'm
know my
saying.
favorite
They're
Saquon
not-
interviews?
Stop him.
My favorite Saquon interviews is ashy face, hoodie on Saquon. That's my favorite. His face be
Why gotta
ashy.
be
He just be sitting there like
with his hoodie like
his
this.
face be white, like he just got out the shower and no lotion.
He
Like,
got a hoodie
yo,
like this too.
like,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And his eyes be dark. That's my favorite Saquon Barkley.
he be like,
Yo, because I know he mean business.
If
No
nobody
lotion on his face or nothing.
If every other player on that team for whatever reason loses their mind and gives up, I know one guy who's not gonna let us lose. Saquon did not come this far just to come this far.
Yeah.
He's taking it home.
He was rotten. That's well. He's got.
He going.
He's
Hey
been
y'all.
rotten away.
He gonna say what Freeway saying in the beginning of what we do is wrong. I get this shit for my kids.
Yes.
It's for my kids.
Yeah.
say Sean Barkley. Say Sean Barkley.
Shay Sean,
Comeback player of the year.
come back.
They're gonna give it to Sam Darnold coming back from being ass.
Come back from being ass.
How
How was that comeback
Yo,
player of the year? I thought you had to be like injured or like something like that. Maybe even like out the
AP.
league.
They specified after the whole Geno Smith thing. They're like, this is for players.
That's the first
coming off
Eagle,
injury.
and that's the first Eagle that won that award too. That's crazy.
Justin Jefferson?
Crazy. Why he on there?
He was hurt the end of the.
No. He's the one presenting the award.
Oh, I was good, but he was hurt.
Oh,
though.
of course, yeah. Sam Darnold about to get that job. I'm passing it to you now. Something freakish.
Where's the awards at?
I thought it was
Like,
Vegas.
I see all these people and I'm like, they were just in New Orleans, like Myles Garrett and stuff.
I thought it was Vegas, but I might be wrong.
It might be. You might be right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to say they can catch a flight like we catch the train here. They didn't catch a flight.
He was just there like a few. I mean, yeah, you can't get there.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He was just there like, I mean, Myles Garrett just did an interview at the Super Bowl event like a couple hours ago.
Oh, well, I don't know.
But I mean, like Brett said, like it ain't a flight from New Orleans to Vegas, especially if you got PJ access. It's nothing. You got that PJ. Hey man, I need a ride. Yeah, we on the way. We'll be landing in 45.
Yep.
I ain't even watched. I ain't even watched that. No, that's Pro Bowl. I ain't watched that at all.
It was low key. I'm a football fan, so I watched it, but it was like
the only part I kind of caught was the tug of war was fun, but the actual game,
the flag football.
Yeah, the flag football game that was on in the background, but I was moving around.
That's what I said, it's all right. Like I wasn't excited to watch it. I was like, okay, well at least the thing to me is like there's no effort. It's like no effort. Like they gotta. I think for the Pro Bowl to be exciting again, they're gonna have to put some incentives in. And it might be money, it might be something, but it gotta be something. I seen what sport was that? It was a sport. If you won the Pro Bowl, your team like that side got home field advantage. They might do something like that. MLB.
Mm-hmm.
So if like the AL or the NL won, whoever won, they get home field advantage. Maybe something like that'll make them play. Cause bruh, I think Jamar Chase get a for sure interception as a head tap. Cause Buddy was just like, no, I ain't doing all that. That's too much work. Like, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang Bird, I'm with you. Jumping the phone was the best part.
They're gonna be like,
Everybody was
Johnson.
jumping in that foam
Because
pit.
Josh Allen is there with Haley Steinfeld, so they already said it. The Bills MVP.
So Joe Burrow getting this award?
No,
Which one is up
I
for?
don't
Right,
even think he was a
yeah.
final. Was he? He was a
Yeah,
final.
he could.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
could. He could.
JK.
He could.
I don't see Sam Darnold up here.
He
yet.
could.
Yeah, he's up there. J.K., DeMar, Christian Gonzalez.
Joe Burrow and DeMar Hamlin, right?
Why is he always no? Like, all right,
Now, Joe Burrow would make sense.
Sam Darnold, yeah, I see him now. I think Joe Burrow would be. I would more lean towards.
He
Joe
would have
Burrow
made
with
sense. 'Cause he's coming off the elbow and put up
Rich,
4,800
Rich.
passing yards.
Rich.
but the rest. But bro, nobody thought that Sam
Hold on.
Darnold was going to do this.
Oh, my goat.
You gonna tell us who it is?
Right.
Joe Burrow. Like I said, I be knowing shit. My goat is Moss. Randy
That's it?
Moss.
Yeah, it's Joe
Joe
Burrow.
Burrow.
Oh
Okay.
wow,
Okay.
No job.
I like that.
I'm kind of happy about that. It's a name.
My goat was Moss. You know what I mean? I know everybody loves.
He there? He there?
No, he was at home. He was at home.
Mm.
He did it, and he had the purple breast cancer on his head and stuff. So
How's his eyes looking? Because
He was looking
I ain't
all
like
right.
that.
he's looking
I
alright.
was about to say I ain't like that.
He's looking better than
That was
before.
crazy. Yeah.
Prayers
gonna
up,
lie,
prayers
bro.
up to
I ain't gonna
Moss,
lie.
man.
When
Prayers
they said Moss had, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose
Yeah.
another goat. I'm gonna lose
Nah,
another. Like Kobe left me out here.
I don't even want to talk about
I
that.
lost a piece of my heart. I ain't gonna lie. Listen. Somebody told a story the other day, and I think it was he a YouTuber, Flimlo Raps. And it's the same story I had for Kobe. He told the same story about what he did with Kobe. He was like, when Kobe died, at first, it wasn't emotional. It wasn't like tears. It was just like, dang, Kobe dead? Like, what? And he said he sat in the room and he watched like a highlight video of Kobe. No, he watched the 80-point game. I watched the highlight video. He said when he started watching the video, it just emotionally just came out, like tears running down his face. That was me. I would feel the same way again if Randy Moss was to lead his earth. Like, that would tear me again, bro, because like I didn't have the superior hands, but I wanted to be receiver. I got stuck at safety because I couldn't catch. Like you know what I mean? You know, they be doing the little you know, I couldn't get, I could get to the rock and get it out your hand. Couldn't catch. But I wanted to be Moss. Like, you know, that was like a big part of my game.
Man.
And when people ask me as a safety, like, why do you play safety? I'm like, you know, guys like Randy Moss, they mossed you. I'm here to stop that. And it wasn't because I have disrespect for Moss. It was like I wanted to be Moss and I couldn't make it. So now the dudes that want to be Moss, I gotta stop you. And that's what it would have affected me again, bro. I'm glad he fighting. You know what I mean? I'm glad to see him fight.
Just prayers up for Moss, man.
Yeah, man.
Prayers up for Moss. And rest in peace, Kobe
Cancer.
and Gigi.
This for cancer right here.
Yeah.
Man, my story was like just sitting in disbelief, and then it was just like my wife looked at me and was like, "You okay?" And it just came out. I'm like, and then I heard Gigi. I said, "That's his daughter too, bro." Like, I was just going. I was going, man.
I got him and Gigi on my Xbox, bro.
I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm a Celtics fan.
You don't know.
And you know, I spent the majority of my youth hating Kobe Bean Bryant. I mean, just he ruined so many of my days. And the minute I heard it, I was frozen. And then just tears. Like I just couldn't stop for all of them, for all of the victims. But obviously for Kobe and Gigi, that when you just some people are just gonna, you just always feel like even though you don't know them, they're in the background. They've just been a part of your life. Oh, what's Kobe doing now? He's winning an Oscar. What's Kobe doing now? He's scoring 81 on Rose. Or you know it's always Kobe's been always in the zeitgeist. So yeah, it's weird being here without him.
Yeah, and for all the stuff he was doing off the court, like, you know, with the production company, he had detail on ESPN Plus for a little bit.
Yeah.
And he was flourishing, and then with Gigi's team and all of that, it was unfortunate. I also, similar story. I was disbelief. It's like, This is fake. Ain't no way. And after it set in, I cried. And
Yeah, he right there.
yeah,
He right there all the time. He
Mm.
right there, right in my background.
yeah. He
We
just
gotta-
brought a mindset to everything that it relates to every aspect of life. How you attack, sports, work, anything.
And that's what I see out of Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say to the same magnitude, but that's what I see.
We gotta win for Kobe. We gotta win for Kobe.
Oh yeah, he an Eagles fan too.
Yep.
Hey, you know our team did a tribute to Saquon?
Did a tribute for
No.
Saquon?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to all y'all.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Me
I
either.
think I just saw. I think it
It's
just
like
popped
all
up.
the players. It's like all the players, and they like telling Saquon like how much he mean to them.
Oh man, that's dope.
Yo,
That's dope.
another
We are
reason he
winning
should
this
be like,
game. It's happening.
bro.
It is happening.
Baby Jesus, if you listening, baby
I
Jesus.
sent it to all
Look,
y'all. This was before they knew he won the award though, so it was like a we pulling for you to win the award. We hope you win the award type video.
Yeah.
But they telling him like, but without you, like I don't know where we would be at, like how we would feel about what's going on. Like,
Yeah,
we appreciate you, bro, for like coming from New York to Philly and really embracing the culture and being like one of those
bro.
guys.
If you
And you know what
understand what
his
light,
main message was for that OPOY award? You can't
What?
be greatness without the greatness of others.
who said that?
Saquon.
No. Time out. Rewind.
Oh,
Who said that?
Oh.
Nick
Who said it?
Sirianni.
Exactly, dog. And he
DV,
even
you
said
gonna,
it.
DV, you DV man.
And he even said, "Yo, I ain't hear that in my years in the NFL. I never heard that until I got here." And now he's using it. What?
Yeah.
Bro, man.
What
that
does
boy
Nick
about to-
do again? What does he do?
Huh? He
Hey,
get 65, 69 men together, and next man up mentality, the fundamentals. You know, he's known for saying that in the interview. The fundamentals,
Tough detail
hard work,
together.
yeah,
Tough
detailed together.
and- I
Yeah,
was gonna say
yeah.
what really got me with Nick this season. I mean, obviously he's been doing a great job since week 5. I mean, week 1 through 4, we're gonna pray about it. But since then, he's been doing a great job. But what got me was a couple weeks ago when they did the it wasn't the unscripted, or maybe it was, but whichever one it was, the series where he had them close their eyes and said, "Picture your best game." I was like, "Oh, he's locked in too." Yeah, I knew right then. I was like, "Yeah, Nick's locked in."
Hey, did you hear what Jalen said when they asked him what he envisioned?
Yep. Because that told me all I needed to know.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that dude right there is pretty locked in.
Yeah.
That told me everything I needed to know.
He locked in. I ain't. Yeah, I'm done.
And they was trying to get it out of him too. He's like, he need all that.
Bro, you
internal.
know what really made me mad though? They was like, Jalen, have you watched the last Super Bowl? And if you have, what would you go back and change? Bro, when I heard him ask the question before Jalen could respond, I was like, winning, duh. And then Jalen was like, I just want to win.
I just want winning.
He's told y'all this like 70,000 times. His only motivation, his only aspiration, winning. Anything else is just whatever.
But let's piggyback off that, y'all. He wins this one. Now what? What's the motivation then?
Do it again.
Continue to get better and win again.
That, and also they still gonna find a way to knock him. He's not a thrower. He's a runner.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be something. But yeah, do it again. So that this one wasn't a fluke, or he didn't get carried by Saquon. That'll be the motivation.
Yeah.
He can't get carried by Saquon. And Saquon had a great season because of him.
No, we know that, but I'm saying that's not the narrative. So I think that'll be what, if anything, drives him.
No, the ESPN narrative is, oh well, he can't throw the ball. His stats aren't as good as Your favorite quarterbacks, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what?
And where
Your
are
favorite
they?
quarterbacks haven't been in the Super Bowl 2 times the last 3 years and could
Where are
potentially
they?
win one.
Right. Where are they?
Even
Where
Lamar
art
Jackson
thine?
and Josh Allen.
They're at home.
They haven't done that.
Counting, pennies with their aunties or something. I don't know.
Relax
They ain't at
though.
the- they ain't at the-
We ain't got to
they
do
ain't
this
at
to
the
Lamar. I wanted to see him in the Super Bowl though. That's like our cousins. That's our cousins over
But
there.
I have to accept that he just can't get the job done.
I mean,
When
the
he was
offense
pissed.
decides to throw for whatever reason and not give it to your back who like he had like 16 carries or something that game. Like it's ridiculous. I don't know why they keep doing that to themselves.
But what really hurt him, JB, is your quarterback coming out and giving you 2 turnovers.
I mean, that doesn't help, sure, but I'm saying
and then
Jalen
your
Hurts
tight
is doing
end giving you another turnover. And then him dropping the ball at the end. I think that was just a cultivation of just what happened in that game. Like, I was really upset to not see Derrick Henry with at least 25 hits.
that's what I'm saying. They had like 16. I know it was under 20. I don't remember exactly how many it was, but it was under 16 carries. Get that truck, that 18-wheeler, the ball. Like, I don't understand what's happening.
They try to overcomplicate it. It's not complicated. If you can run the football, you run the football. And that's what we did all season. And then everybody wants to say, oh, well, we can't pass. Well, we have a generational talent behind the best offensive line of football. Why would we pass? And no one can stop it.
Seems like simple math to me, but I don't know. I don't coach football, so
2 + 2 must equal 5 to them. I don't know.
It's the second year in a row they've done that, though. So it's yeah. Anyway, we don't have to stay on the Ravens. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, it's just because, like, if Lamar and Josh Allen took their teams to the Super Bowl 2 times in the last 3 years, it'd be like, oh my God, they are Pat.
Hey, DV, I don't know if y'all Kobe fans. Me and DV Kobe fans. I know for sure. I think he got Kobe somewhere in that office in there.
Right here. He right here.
I can't see him good. It's a little dark today.
Oh, you can't?
Right there. I see him up there.
Well, all right. Because I'll bring the picture down.
But this,
go ahead.
I put it in the, what I'm saying, up there. If you read, it's in the title. You know what I mean,
Yep, job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or
Still to be happy about.
you're up 2-0?
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's my favorite clip of all time.
That's it.
It's up there.
I'm not finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you talking about? What did it be happy about?
what did it be happy about?
The only time I ain't gonna lie, JB, I'm not gonna lie, because when he said that, he was playing against the Orlando Magic. I wish it was y'all. I wish it was y'all. No, because y'all beat him. Y'all beat him the year before. Y'all beat him the year before. I wish it was y'all.
Fast forward a year, and
I wish it was y'all, bro.
Before he beat the Celtics. Oh my God. Oh my.
That would have been everywhere.
Yeah, that would
have been everywhere.
BB, my niece and my nephew still mad to this day. They were Celtic. They're not really basketball fans like that. They were Celtic fans at the time because they were Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen fans, right? So like, all right, look, if you play Bean again, you got the first one. You play Bean again, he will not lose 2. When we went back in 22,
bro.
Listen. I love Kevin Garnett. Is my favorite power forward from that era. When we went back, I was like, Kobe, you gotta give them everything. You cannot let them out of here alive.
I hate to do this, but I gotta call
Jalen Hurts has to
I think so, yeah.
I gotta call a timeout on Smitty with this Lakers stuff. Nah, y'all not gonna do that. If I'm a rep for the Celtics, we gonna do this one time and one time only. 18, okay? Y'all can say what you want to say. It's 18 of them things.
You sound like a Cowboys favorite.
How will
she got
we
ass.
win. Nah, don't
She
do
the
that.
champion right
Nah,
now.
don't do that. Don't do
Hey,
that. Nah, don't do
hey,
that.
JB.
Why you gotta bring up
JB.
rings? We not talking about the
JB.
rings. We talking about the game. We talking about the game.
Of course, we're not talking about rings again. Goddamn, of course
right
not.
now, Lebanon
I ain't got
James
no
playing on my team.
fight in this because
Well,
I'm a
then why you
Sixers fan.
talking then? I know.
Because
you
I'm a
think
Kobe
so.
fan. I'm a Kobe fan. That's why.
Right
Kobe
now,
fan.
Lebanon James is playing on my team, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% bought in. You know that. You know that for a fact because I don't like that man. But I got a European.
No, you're not finna tell me no.
Doncic.
You're not finna tell me the same Luka Doncic we just cooked. The reason why he is in LA right now is
Rob
we gifted y'all that.
finna build an invincible roster around there. Don't be surprised.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I disappear in the playoffs.
Nah, you're welcome. You're welcome for that cone on defense that you have now called Luka Doncic. You're welcome.
Build around him.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We finna get Mr.
The Celtics
Mr.
sent
I
that
only
boy
got one
packing.
knee too. Mr. I disappear in the playoffs. We finna fuck around again.
Yeah, it's a good thing they got Mark Williams too, because outside of AD,
BB caught out.
76ers, they can't even participate in the conversation.
Listen.
Oh no, they need to blow it up. They need to blow it up. Start over.
DB,
I'm on record saying that,
I don't
bro.
like Embiid. You know I don't like Embiid. But
A lot of people don't.
No. But I can see Rob Pelinka play before he make the play. LeBron James is going to run out of contract space and things of that nature. Bronny James is not going to be on that roster. And they're going to move into the position of bringing in.
Should be making songs with LiAngelo Ball.
They're going to make another move to bring in a superstar.
All right, swerve on that corner.
Bro, LiAngelo Ball, bro, that song, bro,
it's catchy. I hate it, but it's catchy.
Yeah, it's catchy, but it's like
he's got another one now out too.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Yeah,
it ain't good.
It
ain't make the rounds yet. It ain't good. But yeah, BB, I think the play gonna be for Embiid at some point.
Y'all can have them.
I don't want him. I ain't saying I want him because you know how I feel about Embiid. When it comes to playoffs and health, that boy is bottom of the list.
And Embiid is a hell of a talent. Don't get me wrong, but this dude, like, he can't stay on the court. He can't stay on the court.
Bro, Quinyon somehow win this. Oh my God. Hey, Dave Bird, look. I ain't gonna get into this. Is Eagle Podcast, so I'm not getting into the whole feel about LeBron James and my hate for that man. We gonna keep
y'all making me.
We talk about winning the Super Bowl and not why I hate LeBron James. I ain't even gonna go out.
But tap me in when we do because I got a whole list.
Oh, listen, the list. Hey, look, you remember you ever watch Courage the Cowardly Dog when he tried to get a man a list and the man go to open it and it roll all the way out.
Roll all the way out. Yep.
Hey, you know how Kyle and I get down.
Facts.
You know how Kyle and I get down. We come on our show. We could talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get? Oh, they got celebration of the year.
Oh,
he should be good to go, y'all.
You on this?
If Quinyon had landed what's the Triple H's move? If Quinyon had landed that move
the
on
pedigree?
the celebration, the pedigree.
Yeah.
They should have gave him the.
Oh, the one where he pulled the mask down and did the
Yo, that was crazy.
Scary Terry celebration. Right?
Yes.
And it came from all real monsters.
It's levels.
Mm-hmm.
No, I love the fact that he did it, man. Because I'm like, yo, that was right on him too. Because he thought he was talking that I do this, I do. He's trying to sound like Devontae.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, you're not catching this on me, brother. And then I took your cookies, and now we out, and they all did it too. I was like, yes.
Bro, you see what Slay told Saquon? I was dying laughing. He talking about if you was the start breaking out dancing, you would look like Terry Crews. He talking about you ain't as tall, but you kind of buff, bro. You start
like on the low, AJ funny as hell. Like I still laugh to this day when he was like, That boy got Odell Beckham on his leg.
When he showed that
Slay tattoo, that really do like Odell Beckham is fading a little bit. He gotta get that touched up.
Tattoo.
Bro, Snoop Dogg hilarious, fam.
Dog.
That man said, not the, but he hilarious.
Oh,
But
I
he
know
just said,
what you're saying. I see
this. Man said, I remember when the Cowboys good, and then he said Bill Belichick girlfriend wasn't even born yet.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say I can't wait to watch
back,
Eagles versus the refs on Sunday.
Bro, when he said that, I was like, bro, Snoop, you tripping.
Yo,
he did
y'all
that.
see, like, speaking of gelling, right? Did y'all see when the dude, he was just like screaming it on Monday? How you get so handsome? How you get so handsome? To Jalen Hurts, right? So he finally got his question to Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts said, that sounds like a DNA problem. I was crying.
Called that man ugly in the nicest way possible.
Yeah. There's not much I can do to help you.
Oh, okay. The smile on Bill Belichick's face tells me he knew it was coming.
That was good.
Because he was almost laughing before the joke even got said. He knew it was coming.
Yeah.
He knew it was coming. I don't think the girlfriend knew.
Bill got to know he out here
Bill
looking
knew.
crazy. Like, Bill know he looking, he looking crazy.
He looking crazy. He looking like the man.
Of course you'd say that. As the resident woman on the podcast, I'm telling you right now.
No. So I think he's looking like he's looking like the man because a lot of guys are trying to figure out like how.
Exactly. My point still stands. He looks crazy.
I want to see. I know he in the ACC.
Yeah.
He played this year, but I am interested to see how he turns out at UNC.
But she can get her bag. She can get the bag because look, she gonna be in that will somehow.
Is she a team at UNC?
I think so.
That's what I heard. Like she's an actual student at the school.
For real?
Yeah.
She's like an undergrad. And
wow.
An undergrad.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He was an undergrad twice removed, but she was still swimming. Never mind.
Undergrad.
Hey,
man was a full
it's night time. Get to the last question. DB, it's time to go to bed.
Never mind. Never mind.
Come on, baby.
Never mind. I cut it off. I cut it.
Thank you.
Come on, baby. Give my boy this, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Let me turn these awards on, man. You stressing me out.
Come on, man.
No.
Coop. I forgot we had two.
Oh, yeah. Coop on there.
Yeah, it's two of them. Two of them. Two of them.
Ooh, they showed that hit on Derrick Henry. Ooh, wee.
That dunk?
Yeah. Even though I think Jared Verse gonna win it, give me an opportunity, man. Come on, man.
Game respects.
He deserves his flowers.
Jared Verse.
It's probably gonna be Jared.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of figured.
It is.
I ain't even. I mean, you could have let me see it, but
it's all right. His ass.
No, because I'm mad. Because I'm mad.
DB, you live in the future, don't you?
I'm not. My quarterback couldn't catch.
No, man, I got my Xfinity box right here.
My quarterback couldn't catch. Listen, JB, what killed me is he said the name as I'm watching him read the name. Like you could have gave me 5
just
seconds.
2 seconds, yeah.
You gave 5 seconds, man.
DV at the awards. We trying to catch up.
I ain't at the awards.
Hey, slow down.
Hey, look, I wouldn't be surprised if Devontae at the crib right now.
Hey, yeah.
Probably is.
Mon Dude's right. He said he grew up right around the corner from where they was at. I wouldn't be surprised. He gets some good home cooking right now.
45 minutes?
Huh?
Was it like 45 minutes he lived?
No. He said around the corner from the stadium. So however far you from the stadium, he right there. His mom stayed like probably 20, 25 minutes from where they live with a hotel.
That's crazy.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he was over there getting a good home cooked meal right now. Well, it's a little 9:55, but
they got him in the room at this point.
Yeah.
I think he got to be back in 5 minutes. He got to be back at 10 o'clock. It's curfew. 10 o'clock.
when people ask me like Jalen Hurts, the comparison like Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert, guys that throw for a lot of yards, I asked him one question. I said, "Who NBA career would you rather have, Dwayne Wade's or Harden's?"
Yeah.
You mean D Wade?
Of course.
Right.
Wait.
My point exactly.
D Wade was able to get the ship on his own too in 06. Like that boy was
Yeah.
That boy got one of the craziest NBA playoff runs in history. He gotta be top
He went
10.
off.
That run in
He
06
went
gotta
off.
be top 10, bro. And you know what, his best counterpart was busting up Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq had one knee. He had one knee, 4 toes.
Joe, hey, DV, did you eat dinner, bro? What's going on with you today, bro? You didn't get a nap or something, bro? What's happening, man?
No, man. I'm just saying, bro.
We waiting on one more award, man. So all y'all that's bearing with us and staying there, it's 241 of y'all. We appreciate every one of y'all for being here, man. If y'all on the X side, please tap in on the YouTube side. Like, comment, subscribe, both channels. And there's a third channel if y'all want to, man. Day One Podcast. I know we you know what I mean. We ain't got Kyle on here because he's somewhere. Him and Aaron Rodgers on the retreat in a dark room. They trying to figure out if he coming back. So
He's been on quite a darkness retreat. I'm not gonna lie. But we holding it down over there. Definitely,
we gonna get him in here. We gonna get him in here soon, man. We gotta do our postseason review after I get this shit.
He's not gonna have a lot to say. He ain't gonna have a lot to say.
I mean, he gonna be talking about like bringing Aaron Rodgers back or not. You know, Garrett Wilson.
No, he not. That's gonna be short lived.
You know, they're gonna
Garrett
be talking
Wilson.
about how Aaron Glenn gonna turn the organization. We know the combo. We had this combo with him before Aaron Rodgers, was healthy.
I know. Well, I know.
Even though I think they made the dumbest move when Robert Saleh.
And I'm gonna tell everybody now, Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, both of them used to be my guys. Not anymore. Not anymore. I don't even know who I can say my favorite quarterback is now, like of all time. I can't. I don't even know.
Oh, I can. It's Randall Cunningham. Easy. Done.
Thank you. I was low key trying to, I can say it easy. Randall. Now, like, people want to do accolades and things of that nature. They want to do all that, blah, 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 blah. Randall Cunningham.
Period. What that man did in college was special. What he did in college was special. And then to come to the league and do what he did, yeah. And his route that he took, easily for me.
Over the Dan Marinos. I'm not talking about guys that like won something. I'm just saying like the Dan Marinos. Who else was out there? The dude from the Bills. I think he did win one.
Kelly.
Yeah, Jim Kelly.
Yep.
When I heard on the radio that in the 90s, that better not be true. They're not moving on. That better not be true.
What?
That's a lie.
What?
On TikTok, they said that Pittsburgh still is moving on from Mike.
Absolutely not. That can't be true.
That better not be true, yo.
They wouldn't wait this long.
He would have a job.
Yeah, that's fake. That's fake. You could tell it's fake.
Yeah,
you could tell it's fake.
Yeah. He'd have a job in the morning. Like no.
That man went
no.
In the morning, JB. By the time he hang up the phone, hello, yeah, we want to bring you in for an interview right now.
You know what's so crazy? like a coach would be fired for him to get hired. Yeah.
Look, you over out there hanging on by spaghetti straight, bro.
Right.
I think people want him to move on though. I think because of his inability to win a playoff game in a long period, him having no losing season, but those winning seasons haven't been great seasons. They've been
That's a good pick.
Kind of mediocre.
That's a good pick,
you
man.
could
That's why I said when we get outside of Eagles, then that's me.
But you could look at it like this. You could look at it like that, Smitty, and you're not wrong. But what he's been able to do with the least, I mean, he's had 2 fish and 1 loaf or whatever the parable is. Like he's made something out of nothing. So I don't know.
But JB, you know he's a part of that drafting committee, right? He's a big part of who bring what talent comes in on that team, who does it. So it's partially his fault that he's doing it with less.
But was it his choice to hold on to Ben as long as he did? I don't believe it was.
Yeah.
No,
I know. Ben are very close.
I know they're very close, but I do remember the last 2 years when Ben was supposed to resign. He was saying, you know, hey,
it might be time to move on. He said that.
Yeah.
Guess what? Guess what? You got a homegirl, right? And you don't, and she done asked you, girl, how my hair look? And you done told her it was cute. But you in the back of your head, you was like, girl, you need to go back to whoever did your hair. That's what happened.
I feel like you're trying to tell me something right now. Hold on.
No, not you. But you got a homegirl out there. She done asked you, girl, how my hair look, girl? And you was like, girl, it's cute. And back in your head, you was like, she need to change that shit. I mean, she need to get somebody to fix that. That's exactly what happened with Ben. He came out and said, man, I'm kind of done. And Ben said, you really done with me? Tell me, no, you know I'm going to sign you. I'm going to back. You ready your back. I'm going to let you play. If you want to play, you a Pittsburgh Steeler for life.
It still doesn't change the fact that he had him out there on one leg and couldn't move it all.
One leg, one back, half a back. I mean, he was out there on nothing.
Yeah.
But, hey, listen, when you Tomlin to me is the ultimate player's coach. He's gonna keep it real. But he also gonna play a little favorites. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for Antonio Brown completely showing his natural born,
oh my God,
he'd still be in a Pittsburgh uniform. Yeah. With all the antics he was pulling, if he didn't completely crash out, he'd still be in Pittsburgh. But Tomlin is respectable because of what he has accomplished as a coach, man. I can't take that away from him. But it's been like JB says, you left Big Ben out there 2-3 years too long. You should have moved on from him before we moved on from Wentz.
Oh, jeez.
My bad. I'm sorry, y'all.
Jeez, man. Y'all are killing me tonight. We got to wrap this up.
Hey, man, it's 253 people here, man.
We cooking. All right. You gonna get me cursed
out
by somebody I'm supposed to call back though.
I'm waiting on this. This Walter Payton.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Once Walter Payton hit, we can get up out of here. But I need. Say his name. I'm gonna let you say it. JB.
Hold on. How long? This award show will do?
I think it's only 24
minutes. Hour. No.
I think it's off at 10:30, don't it?
You said another hour.
Till 11.
Oh man, if it's 11, well, we're gonna be talking about comeback player of the year after Super Bowl win.
Yeah, my thing says this is on for another hour. I don't know what you're talking about, Smitty.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah, so we have
Listen,
the 3 mark.
Hold on, JB. I didn't actually check the time. I looked at the time on my phone and said, "There's no way it could go past 26 tomorrow."
Yeah, I was like, either my thing is tripping or
when y'all said 11. I'm like, you sure? That ain't 56 minutes. Well, we had the 2 hour 33 minute mark. We got 250 people in here. We probably ain't gonna make it to the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. That's a long little ride. So,
score prediction.
To the guest first, man. What do y'all got for the people, man? You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be our last words before.
What about score prediction? Is the score prediction in that too?
Yeah. Add the score prediction in your final word. Give me your score prediction first, preferably though.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll go first.
Look, JB holding out like, it's on you.
Nah, because I got something I got to say after that. Okay. So yeah.
All right. I'll go first. Man, I'm not sure because I feel like it's going to be a close game, but at the same time, I feel like we can beat the Kansas City Chiefs by double digits. I'm going to say we win I'm going to say we win 31-24. I think we'll win 31-24.
He got DV. He was real close to that score I got, boy. Because I been, boy, he was real. I said, boy.
Like
look. When he said our score, I was like,
yeah, right. Because I was there too. He got my score close though. He got my score close.
We can.
I had to scroll the mouse over your mic, but if you
you was gonna mute him up.
Well, I was doing. Let me get mine first.
Oh, the God, you might mute me then. We seem to be on the same page a lot, Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Hey, I mean, we can put it. We're definitely going to put up points. we're going to put up points. I don't really know how much they're going to put up because our defense is a lot different than the last time, but I still feel like they'll kind of get theirs. I just like this matchup. I don't think they can stop Saquon Barkley. I think we just have too many horses in the pen for them to account for on that offensive side. They're not going to know who to stop, and defensively, it's a much different unit, like we've discussed. What?
Huh?
Eric Allen is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
EA.
Go EA.
Yes.
It's about time.
Yes.
That's what I'm
Long
talking
overdue.
about, baby.
Hell yeah.
My bad.
But no, all good. EA. Shout out EA. Much deserved. Yeah. I think, this is Jalen Hurts' time to shine and get back. The little kid asked, "Are you getting your lick back?" And he laughed. Because he knows what time it is. This whole team's hungry. We're the hungrier team, and it showed when you watch the Kansas City Chiefs media day versus ours. It's you see it, right? You see we are driven. It's more than just a game for us, and we're united as a team. And I don't think they're afraid. And you can't be afraid. Like when we beat the Patriots, we were not afraid. So we got to go out there. This is it. Like, this is it. This could be number 2. Like, I got me one. I got one. I need me another. Like, this could be it. Got to be disciplined. Keep those eyes. Patrick Mahomes and them are going to do their thing. But I believe in this team. What a ride it's been. And we just got to finish the job because job not finished. And if we do everything, we're going to have another parade down Broad Street. Let's go get it. Job not finished.
All right, so my score prediction is 35-27. And I echo everything Ant just said. I will also add that this is a team of destiny. This is a team that is prepared. They're ready. Just stay focused, do your job, and play like you've been playing, and you'll be fine. I have complete confidence in them. The only other thing I would like to say, and of course, if I come back, I'd love to talk about it afterwards. Brandon Lee Graham.
Oh, you be back Thursday. Don't put.
Okay.
7:30.
All right, but let me say this now.
This is part one.
All right, but let me say this now because I don't know then if he decided that that's his last game, if I'll be able to do this. That man deserves this ring to come back from injury and possibly play, which I'm sure he will.
I think somebody came up in the report. Come on, he's playing.
Yeah, he's playing.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he hit it himself out of his own mouth.
Yeah, I didn't
to
catch
John
that.
Clark.
So for him to come back and play, to do it, win it for his daughter's birthday, his wife's birthday, just the story, the human. I need it. That's all I wanted to say. I don't want to get emotional, but I need it. And so do it for everybody.
This is a very comfortable space for you to be whoever you want to be today.
Appreciate that.
Brandon Graham is one of them ones, man. The team wanted to give up on him, and at the time I was like, man, we got to get BG one more. We got to get one more. Look, I got chills right now. I ain't gonna cap. Like, we had to get Brandon Graham. You know what Brandon Graham really means to this team right now, bro? Like, him fighting to come back and be able to get on the field with his brothers, his boys, his guys. He signed in the locker room and OTAs for however many weeks he was able to play. And then he said, you know what? I got to go get surgery. I got to go get surgery. He had to miss 1 or 2 games. He said, it was almost like, he was like, I could be back out there. He was back out there. Like, it means a lot to these guys, man. And I think, you know, I forgot who said it earlier. They were like, we doing it for BG, man. Like, him coming back, him getting on the field, like him putting everything on the line. And if it is his last game, I want him to go out on the mountaintop.
Mm-hmm. This is what Jason Kelsey deserved a couple years ago. We're gonna make it right for BG. That's all I'll say for now. But that's it.
My final score is 31-26. You know, that's why I say he was off.
Yeah,
he was off about
1 point. Yeah.
That's my final score.
Both of y'all almost got the mute button, but
But I'm gonna say this, right? And I know I went on my rant earlier, but we invest so much into this team and these players, even from the coaching staff and everything, man. It's not just it means a lot to them, you know, Jalen Hurts and the AJ Browns and the BGs. And BG got him one, you know, off of his own strength where the strip's at. But just to come back and the emotions behind that, Nolan Smith is Nolan Smith.
TV, real quick, bro. They let Sterling Sharp in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Oh man, that's deep.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Bro.
Wow. Well,
that's what's up.
I know Shannon Brandon big tears, bro.
Shannon is gonna be crying tonight on the pod. He gonna be crying. I got to tune in for that.
Is that tonight?
They do it. Yeah, they're doing a live one tonight.
Oh yeah, I definitely tap in.
So, but just the emotion behind it, man. Like, you know, that's why I said we invest so much into these guys. It's gonna be crazy, man, when they win. I'm not gonna say when they win, because it's too much behind them not to pull this off. Period. And that's why I think it's going to be a closer game than expected, because it's going to try to figure out the defense, but we have the better talent on offense. And I feel like that, you know, we're just going to not put ourselves in a position where as though it has to come down to we don't all want it to come down to. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that Saquon Barkley, everybody's going to just be playing for one another. You're going to see it, you know, right on the field or on the turf. You're going to see it. And I think that, you know, we're going to see certain people that we didn't think will shed a tear. And when he sit up there and say he retired, or when you see guys like that was like the forgotten, the one that just lost the defensive player of the year, and he's sitting up there like, yo, man, I'm coming back. I don't like I want to be back. Things like that, bro. All I know is that it's a lot of emotion, a lot of discipline, and a lot of just togetherness on this team for them not to pull this out. So it's always fly go birds. And yeah, that's it.
Final score. Eagles 31, Chiefs 21. Final words though. And it's almost unfathomable that we back. It's almost like I spoke about it for 2 years, right? I went to 2023. I had all those words, you know what I mean? I had all those conversations. I was like, man, we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back. I know it. And even when it fell apart last year, I was like, nah, that's not it. Like, yeah, we went through a bad down spiral. Like it wasn't what the Eagles should be, and it was almost heartbreaking because as much as I've watched the Eagles play football, as much as I've seen them on the field, as much as I've never seen a team like last year. You know what I mean? And it was almost don't even know who calling me from New Jersey right now, but I guess it's Destiny. But it's like, you know, looking at last year and thinking about where we came from, it's like I'm almost with DV. Like the unsung heroes deserve so many hand claps, applause, or whatever you want to call it, because they came back and was able to put this game together. So when we host this Lombardi, when we spray this champagne, when we shed these tears, it's not for 2024, not for 2025. For a multitude of seasons of disgruntledness. Like it's for the Chip Kelly era. It's like, yeah, we won the 2017 one, but that was almost like we was almost shocked. You know what I mean? It was a shocking moment. It was like we didn't get to really express how hurt we was from the previous, because we just wanted to accept the championship. We just wanted to be like, this ours. And I'm not saying like Chip Kelly affects this championship, but the hate we receive from people, the things people have said about this team is almost where we was at in 2013, 2014, after those 2 10-win seasons, and we was looking at and Chip Kelly started shipping people out, and they were like, the Eagles are done. This is a 10-year setback. Yeah, we won in 2017, but I didn't hate Chip Kelly when I won. I didn't get mad at the media when I won. I wasn't upset at what they had to say about my team. I wasn't feeling disrespected by the slander from the media. I didn't feel that. Yeah, we was underdogs, but I was just happy to be a first-time champion. In 2024, this is redemption. This is recognition. This is resolve. This is where the metal meets the road. You know what I'm saying? That thing that run across the asphalt and make it flat. This is where we flatten out the lines of what people have said, all the things they said. Jalen Hurts couldn't win one. They said Saquon was washed. They said A.J. Brown was coming to a team with nobody to pass in the rock. They said Devontae Smith was a wasted pick. They said we had an offensive line to protect the quarterback that couldn't throw the ball. They said Jalen Carter was a wasted pick because he was going to be a nuisance to the locker room. They said Nolan Smith was undersized and undevelopable. They said Jordan Davis couldn't stop the run, even though he was drafted to be a run stopper. They said Quinyon Mitchell didn't fight and play the competition of these other guys because he played at Toledo. They said Reed Blankenship wasn't going to be no good. They said C.J. Gardner Johnson would be a cancer to us because of his antics on and off the field. They told me Cooper DeJean couldn't play solidified corner. They said Zach Bond was a special team / rotational edge rusher. I know N'Kobe Dean not on the field. I know 17 won't touch the field, but somebody going to carry that jersey out. They told me my boy was done. Told me it was fried chicken meat. Serve him up on a platter and get him up out of here. He had one of the best seasons he could have had, and I'm sorry you had an injury. They said Brandon Graham was out for the season. Guess what? Brandon Graham playing on Sunday. Divine intervention really happens. We just at that point where all the things you said, all the things you wrote down on the paper, all the bookmarks you got on Twitter, all the things you seen that made you want to comment and made you upset. This is the boiling point. This is where water meets that point of where it starts to boil out of the pot and you start to hear that sizzling on the eye because it's almost burning the eye up. And then you come back in 3 minutes and the bottom of the pot is burnt black. It's at that point of the moment. You know what I mean? And I don't know if the resolve is a win in the championship, right? But that's all I can think of. That's really all I could really fathom is us winning the championship, because that's all I want. At the end of the day, that's all we need. We are a fan base of very minimal wants, right? We want respect and championship. Everything else is small. Everything else is a small desire. We just want championships and wins. And if I can get a win Sunday night, when I get a win on Sunday night, let me not say if. When I get a win on Sunday night, it will feel gracious. It will feel earned. It will feel deserved. It will feel like everything I wish for as a kid. Because the first one, yes, I loved it. I appreciated it. It was hard. It was hard to really process everything that was going on around it because it was my first one. I wasn't really a media guy. I wasn't really watching all that. But right now, looking at my players, looking at my team, my coach, even the positional coaches look locked in. This one for the books, man. I was almost about to say what DV's shirt said, you know what I mean, before we got out of here, but I'll let the shirt say it for itself, man, because that's somebody else's catchphrase. But
yeah,
we at that point, man, where rubber hit the road. That was the saying. Where rubber hit the road, and I think it's time, man. So Super Bowl 59 won't be 57.
I want to say one more thing. Sorry.
What?
There's all these narratives and storylines and all these things swirling around each team, but specifically, of course, ours, and how each person has their own specific story. And y'all know I love wrestling. Watch it every week. It's time to finish our story. It's time to finish our story. That's it. It's already written. Let's finish our story. There's only one way this ends. We bringing it home. We bring it.
There's 4 of us on this panel right now, man. We'll all be back Thursday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Man, all right, man.
Eastern Standard Time next week as Super Bowl champ.
Let's go.
We all believe it. So we'll be here hosting up our little party, having a good time. Y'all all show up. Y'all all show out. Fly Eagles fly, go Birds. Man, until next time, peace.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host Smitty. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's love, man.
Hey, y'all know the name of the game. Last minute of this stuff. Take too much, man. I said, get this while it's hot.
Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.